We're in the home stretch, folks. After months of speculation, the teams are set for the 2024 World Series. Game 1 of the Fall Classic starts on Friday, October 25th, between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers secured their spot after defeating the New York Mets in Game 6 of the NLCS. The Yankees took down the Cleveland Guardians in just 5 games in the ALCS. Victory for the Yankees would mark their first World Series title since 2009, while the Dodgers last won in 2020. This is the 12th time these powerhouses have faced off in the World Series, with their last meeting in 1981. The odds favor the Dodgers slightly, according to BetMGM. Odds as of Monday, October 21st. Yankees, plus 110, Dodgers, minus 130.
Aberdeen fought back from 2 down to earn a vital point against Celtic. Both teams were level on points, making this a highly anticipated match. It lived up to the hype, a thriller from start to finish. Thalen's side needed to prove they could challenge the champions. Celtic took control with a 2-goal lead early on. Arne Engels hit the crossbar before setting up the first goal. Kyogo Furuhashi assisted Reo Hatate, who fired home. Celtic scored again, and Aberdeen looked in trouble. Leighton Clarkson almost scored before halftime but was denied. Thielen made crucial halftime changes, bringing on Duke and Sockler. Sockler scored immediately, giving Aberdeen hope. Topi Keskinen missed a chance after a Celtic error. Aberdeen equalized when Graham Shinney's shot deflected in. Duck's late goal was disallowed for handball by VAR.
SmackDown grapples with Crown Jewel's aftermath and tensions within the bloodline. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and the Usos face family issues. New WWE Champion Cody Rhodes looks for his next challenger. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton emerge as potential contenders. Fallout reshapes narratives, leaving rivalries and alliances in question. Fans can expect high-stakes drama on Friday night. Join the journey here at SportsbytesAI. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Alabama lost in Knoxville for the second consecutive time, facing a fan-base reaction filled with frustration. Players are being benched, coaches fired, and expectations have drastically lowered to possibly just making a mid-tier bowl game. Despite losing by only 1 score to a now likely top 10 team, the manner of the defeat has caused more angst than might be expected. What is most alarming is Alabama's discipline issues, with penalties totaling over 100 yards again. These infractions ultimately cost them the game. Jalen Milroe played his worst game as a starting QB, unable to connect on deep passes, his forte. His 0 for 5 on passes over 20 yards is stark evidence. If this was indeed a farewell, Pete Alonso went out with a bang. Over the past 6 seasons, Flushing's first baseman has delivered memory after memory for the adoring patrons of Citi Field. Set to become a free agent whenever the Mets' storybook season draws to a close, Alonso has been understandably non-committal about his future. A loss on Friday would have, perhaps, signaled the end of a magnificent run for a magnificent player. But Alonso and his indomitable Mets wouldn't go down that easily. In the bottom of the first inning of Game 5 of the NLCS, Alonso scooped a Jack Flaherty curveball well below the strike zone and sent it rocketing toward the Big Apple in center. As a desperate Citi Field rose to its feet, the man of the hour admired his handiwork, strolling down the baseline before hucking his bat to the heavens about 10 feet from first base. It was Alonso's 4th long ball of this postseason and the 106th of his career to come at Citi Field, far and away the most in the stadium's history. That swing started a party, perhaps the last of many in what has been an unforgettable year in Queens. New York took Game 5 over the Dodgers 12-6. Their season, for now, is still breathing. Yet the odds remain long as the series heads west, with the Dodgers still up 3-2. If the Mets want to play another game at home this season, they'll need to conjure 2 more improbable performances in LA. Alonso, with an early swing, offered Mets fans the chance to dream. Pete with a big one to set the tone, Mets skipper Carlos Mendoza said in his post-game media conference. We needed it today, and to continue to add on because we saw it, they're not going to shut down. They're going to continue to put pressure on you. That's a really good offense there. I'm proud of the guys. Definitely Pete, a big one in the first inning. Moments after his opening salvo, Alonso journeyed through a tunnel of attaboys and but slaps toward the far end of the home dugout. There, he engaged in the team's customary home run celebration, a picture with Jose Iglesias' enormous plastic OMG sign. Per tradition, the homering hero is joined by anyone else who scored on the play. In this case, it was Brandon Nimmo and Francisco Lindor, the other two most prominent Mets hitters during Alonso's tenure. The three posed, their arms draped around one another, toothy grins stretched across their faces. It's the type of photo that, whether or not the polar bear returns to Queens, should one day find its way into a frame and onto a wall in the Alonso home. Whenever the Mets' magical run concludes, be it in Los Angeles or beyond, Alonso will become a free agent. His platform year was not, by his standards, a strong one. His .788 OPS and 34 home runs were both the lowest full-season marks of his career. But he has shined in October, with an OPS of .990 and a highlight reel of clutch swings. Whether that makes a difference this offseason remains to be seen. The Tampa Rays slugger is important here now, in this unforgiving metropolis. Ruben Amorim joins Manchester United from Sporting CP. Dimitar Berbatov shares insights on Amorim's upcoming challenges. Erik ten Hag was dismissed after a poor season start. Ruud van Nistelrooy served as interim manager. Amorim's release clause of £9.25 million was activated by United. He signed a contract until June 2027. Ruud van Nistelrooy's tenure ends after facing Leicester City. Amorim's first game will be against Ipswich Town. Berbatov believes Amorim is assessing United's players. Amorim must be strict and assert authority, Berbatov advises. This is how we play, Amorim should declare. Berbatov highlights potential style changes under Amorim. Time and transfer windows may be required for changes. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Arsenal rejects Palmeiras' bid for Gabriel Jesus, club president confirms. Arsenal's decent start in Premier League faces tough competitors. Arteta's team sits 5 points behind leaders Man City after a draw. Jesus hasn't scored or assisted in 11 appearances this season. He was subbed off early in a recent win against Southampton. Rumors suggest Jesus might depart in January transfer window. Palmeiras president confirms Arsenal refused to negotiate for Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is not coming, says Palmeiras president Leila Pereira. Arsenal's Ian Wright urges fans to support Gabriel Jesus. Wright defends Jesus' performances on his podcast. Jesus leveled us up, Wright reminds the fans. Arsenal's fans asked to give Jesus confidence and support. Thanks for being part of the community here at SportsbytesAI. Remember to subscribe. Mikel Arteta faces a major challenge ahead of Arsenal's vital Champions League match against Shakhtar Donetsk. Despite 4 players overcoming fitness issues to play recently, Arsenal's injury woes continue. Bukayo Saka and Jurrien Timber missed the Bournemouth game due to injuries, and their chances of featuring against Shakhtar are slim. Arteta provided updates, noting Saka's significant progress but stressing it would be unwise to risk him so close to a major clash with Liverpool this weekend. Meanwhile, Thomas Partey and Kai Havertz both played after leaving international duty early, and Ben White made a return. The Gunners suffered a blow with William Saliba's red card in the first half, and Gabriel Martinelli, despite coming off the bench, failed to capitalize on a scoring opportunity. Adding to Arsenal's challenges, Martin Odegaard is confirmed out with an ankle injury. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, only here at SportsbytesAI.
Arsenal received triple title boost with Saka and Havertz ready. They can go top of the league Saturday. Gunners have had an excellent start, unbeaten so far. Points dropped only with Manchester City and Brighton. Saka and Havertz's presence boosts the squad. Mikel Arteta faced injury concerns during the break. Arteta reassured fans about Saka's condition. He's evolving really well, Arteta said about Saka. Havertz, also recovering well, skipped German national side. Havertz scored penalty in last season's same fixture. Both players return crucial for Arteta's plans. Manchester City play Wolves, Liverpool versus Chelsea. Arsenal focus on Bournemouth, aiming for 3 points. Arteta's team looks to put pressure on rivals. They aim to secure another away victory. Arsenal are 10 games unbeaten coming out of the October international break. They scored 22 times and conceded just 7 in all competitions. Arsenal is mirroring the previous season's form, which nearly won them the title. A 1-1 draw at home to Brighton has been the only blip. Injuries and suspension have hindered Arsenal, but they remain strong. William Saliba feels this is still not enough. Saliba is a defensive rock in a team filled with impressive characters. He plays alongside Gabriel Magalhaes and in front of David Raya. Despite multiple left-backs, Saliba commands Arteta's side from the deep. Saliba has 6 clean sheets, including France appearances this season. His high standards are crucial in challenging Manchester City. Saliba analyses the season. Not bad can do much better. Despite strong results, Arsenal hasn't hit their full stride yet.
Arteta warns Liverpool. Arsenal will be at their best on Sunday. Gunners struggle with poor performances in recent matches. Lost 2-0 to Bournemouth after Saliba's red card. Scraped a win against Shakhtar Donetsk with an own goal. Arteta expected a dip in form post-international break. We'll be flying against Liverpool, insists Arteta. Aware of challenges after international duties and travels. Arsenal missed converting opportunities in recent games. Concerns about lack of ball control in key areas. Arteta confident about Sunday's performance improvement. Arsenal trails Liverpool by 4 points in the table. Until the next video, keep chasing those dreams. Only here at SportsbytesAI. Mikel Arteta insists Arsenal will face Liverpool despite injuries. Arteta remains confident ahead of Liverpool clash. Will miss key players due to injuries and suspensions. Gunners take on the Reds on Sunday. What happened? A depleted Arsenal hosts inform Liverpool. Key players like Saka, Odegaard, Timber out. Saliba suspended after Bournemouth clash. The bigger picture. Arteta confident despite setbacks. Gunners beat Shakhtar Donetsk 1-0 midweek. Reds on 8-game winning streak. What Mikel Arteta said. Arteta, this is the game we love. We have a strong squad and attitude. Don't feel sorry, face it. We're tough for opponents, love ruthless mentality. That's all for today. See you in the next one. Only here at SportsbytesAI. Tom Aspinall, the interim UFC heavyweight champion, recently shared his respect and thoughts on a hypothetical fight against Francis Ngannou. Ngannou is making his return to MMA this Saturday against Renan Ferreira, his first fight since defending the UFC heavyweight title in 2022. Aspinall, aiming for a unification bout with UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones, stated on his YouTube channel that a fight with Ngannou would be. Athletic Club fought to keep Nico Williams, despite Barcelona's interest this summer. Reports say Barcelona couldn't guarantee to register Williams, aiding his decision to stay. Athletic now aims to renew Williams' contract beyond its 2027 expiration. Barcelona will likely maintain interest if his €58 million release clause remains unchanged. Athletic wishes to extend his contract and raise the release clause significantly. If Williams decides to leave, other interested clubs will likely emerge. His current release clause is seen as a bargain compared to other deals. Many athletic stars prove hard to lure away due to their favorable conditions. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Barcelona sealed a 5-1 victory against Sevilla at Estadio Olímpic de Luis Companies. Braces from Lewandowski and Torre, along with Pedri's Golazo, ensured 3 points. This one restored their 3-point lead in La Liga standings. Up next, they face Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Barcelona's cohesive play showed no signs of fatigue post-international break. Their fullbacks and center-backs were solid throughout. Midfielders Pedri and Marc Casado shone brightly in their roles. Up front, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Ansu Fati continued their excellent form. Fati, despite needing improvement, made significant positive strides. Lewandowski's brace included a penalty and a deft volley deflection. He now has 12 goals in 10 games for this season. Barcelona needs a successor for Ter Stegen due to his injury. Diogo Costa from Porto is a strong candidate for Ter Stegen's replacement. Costa impressed with performances at both club and international level. Barcelona faces competition from Chelsea in signing Costa. Chelsea is also in need of a first-choice goalkeeper. Bayern Munich and Manchester United are interested in Costa too. Costa's deal with Porto lasts until 2027 with a €75 million release clause. Porto demands at least €40 to €50 million for Costa's transfer. Costa maintained 6 clean sheets in 9 starts this season. Barcelona's relationship with Costa's agent Jorge Mendes might help in negotiations. Backup options are being scouted by Barcelona's Deco. Catch all the action here at SportsbytesAI, and remember to subscribe for updates. FC Barcelona eyes Alphonso Davies in Champions League showdown. Barca intrigued by Davies' contract ending next summer. The Canadian left-back has impressed the Catalan giants. Hansi Flick's connection to Davies adds allure. Barca faces financial fair play constraints. Salary adjustments are planned to secure new talents. Barca considers Davies a top player for left-back. Trust between Flick and Davies could influence decisions. Will Bayern Munich fend off Barcelona's interest? Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, only here at SportsbytesAI. Real Madrid faced Barcelona in a thrilling El Clasico showdown. Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., and Jude Bellingham led the Galacticos. Barcelona's fearless strategy defied expectations and pundits' predictions. A bold offside trap repeatedly thwarted Real Madrid's advances. Robert Lewandowski scored twice in 3 minutes to shock Santiago Bernabeu. Barcelona's teen sensation Lamine Yamal scored the 3rd goal. Rafinha sealed the victory with a 4th goal for Barcelona. Real Madrid's attack was neutralized by Barcelona's high defensive line. Pundits were skeptical of Barca's strategy against Real Madrid stars. Barca pressed and squeezed opponents relentlessly throughout the match. Barcelona caught Real Madrid offside 8 times in 36 minutes. Until the next video, keep chasing those dreams. Only here at SportsbytesAI. Barcelona's deferred financial commitments are drawing attention. Messi, Busquets, Alba, and Suarez are now at Inter Miami. Despite this, Barcelona is still paying these players. Payments are part of deferred deals from pandemic times. Deferred payments were strategic moves to manage pandemic challenges. These commitments complicate Barcelona's current financial plans. The situation highlights long-term planning challenges in sports. Fans are curious about impact on Barcelona's budget. Barcelona's financial future remains a hot topic among supporters. How clubs manage contracts can echo years later. Deferred payments are common, but their effects are varied. Barcelona's case shows sports finance's complex nature. This saga links European and American soccer worlds intriguingly. Media and fans are keenly observing Barcelona's next moves. Barcelona's financial strategies illustrate broader industry trends. Understanding such cases can offer lessons in sports finance. Barcelona dominate as they win 4-0 at the Bernabeu. Hansi Flick silences skeptics with Barca's performance. Barcelona remain unbeaten with 43 games. Real streak ends. FT, Real Madrid 0-4 Barcelona. Barcelona score 4 in the second half, securing the lead. Mbappe's efforts thwarted by Barca's defense. Vinicius and Gavi clash as tempers rise. Real Madrid loses composure despite first-half dominance. 2 minutes added to the match. Rafinha's 37th goal showcases his confidence and skill. Rafinha's cheeky lob humiliates Real. Real Madrid's defense collapses against Barcelona. Rafinha scores, making it 4-0 for Barcelona. Barcelona's efficiency in front is unmatched. Thanks for watching. More fun coming soon, only here at SportsbytesAI. Barcelona's finances pose a major problem for the football department. Hansi Flick and his staff are doing well, but need help from Joan Laporta and Deco. Their sponsorship deal with Nike has been delayed to January at the earliest. This deal was crucial for registering Dani Olmo and Pau Victor legally. Without the deal, Barcelona faces significant issues with player registrations. There's concern about Dani Olmo's registration. He's trusting the sporting directorate. There's enough salary space for one player, but not both. Victor's registration is also at risk, with 2 months to resolve it. Barcelona struggles with salary limits, leading to transfer window uncertainty. Their main goal for January is to register Christensen. President Laporta has promised the Nike deal, but no agreement yet. Until next time, keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI and subscribe for more action. One of the features of Barcelona's incredible start to the season has been the high-risk defensive style implemented by new manager Hansi Flick, who has stuck to the high line and offside trap that brought him so much success during his 18 months at Bayern Munich, but also had mixed results at club level and in his tenure with the German national team at times. Flick's high line has been undeniably successful at Barca, as the Blaugrana have forced the most offsides of any team in Europe, but it has also led to several scary moments as the Catalans have come very close to conceding multiple goals that were denied by perfectly timed offside traps and the help of La Liga and UEFA's semi-automated offside. Barca also haven't faced truly elite teams that can really exploit their high line so far. But that all changes on Wednesday when Flick's old team Bayern Munich come to town just 3 days before El Clasico against Real Madrid. Until the next video, keep chasing those dreams, only here at SportsbytesAI. Barcelona humiliated 2-8 by Bayern, but triumphed 4-1 last night. Hansi Flick transformed Barcelona's image since taking over in summer. Catalans were clinical, scoring 4 from 4 shots on target. Manuel Neuer couldn't stop Barcelona's precision and intensity. Barcelona's collective sacrifice overcame Bayern's physicality. Distance covered by Barcelona, 126.55 kilometers, surpassing Bayern's 120.58 kilometers. Previous matches, Barcelona only covered 118.59 and 117.8 kilometers. The 2020 humiliation saw Barcelona cover just 98 kilometers. Pressing and intensity defined Flick's Barcelona team. Revenge exacted on Bayern, Barcelona's European bogey team. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Barcelona feared losing momentum with Bernal's injury early in the season. Enter Marc Casado, a rising midfield star, replacing Bernal remarkably. By late 2024, Casado racks up 5 assists, showcasing impressive form. His synergy with Pedri ensures a vital role in Hansi Flick's tactics. Concerns grow over Casado's future, with a €100 million release clause. Comparable stars at Barcelona have release clauses up to €1 billion. PL giants Man United, Liverpool, and Newcastle show interest in Casado. Barcelona strives to secure Casado's contract with a higher release clause. Reports suggest positive developments in Casado's contract renewal. Barcelona acknowledges Casado's burgeoning potential as irreplaceable talent. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Charles Barkley champions Towns, joining the Knicks for a championship run. What's your take? Fans ponder Towns as New York's missing piece. Could he transform their playoff hopes? A big NBA trade buzz, Towns to Knicks sparks debate among fans and analysts alike. KT's offensive prowess could elevate Knicks. Is this the blockbuster deal they need? Some argue his defense might not align with Knicks' current strategy. What's the right fit? The Knicks have struggled for years. Could Towns' superstar presence reignite team spirit? Analysts debate. Would Towns' addition lead to immediate playoff success or require time? Fans question if Knicks management can pull off a trade without sacrificing key players. Will this potential blockbuster trade move the Knicks from playoff hopefuls to contenders? The conversation rages on. KT to Knicks would be monumental. How will it play out? Bears face the fallout of Tariq Stevenson's costly defensive mistake. Last-minute Hail Mary by Commanders crushed the Bears' chances. Stevenson mistakenly taunted fans during the crucial play, losing focus. Footage shows Stevenson with back turned, unaware of receivers. Bears' defensive breakdown led to open Noah Brown in the end zone. The Commanders capitalized on the Bears' disorganized defense. Bears had numerical advantage, but failed to cover properly. Coach Eberflus blamed Stevenson for not covering Brown. Eberflus praised Stevenson for accepting responsibility post-game. Bears compare to a Tampa Bay almost miracle that failed. Tampa used strategic defense to nearly prevent Falcons' win. Stevenson issued a public apology, promising to improve focus. Keep watching, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Alright football fans, here's a wild question. Why do the Bears and Jaguars think London is where they can actually win? What do you guys think? Maybe it's the tea and crumpets giving them that extra boost, or do they just need a break from losing stateside? Let me know your predictions. Who's taking this one in London? Before you decide, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Super important. You don't want to miss these important and hilarious football breakdowns. Is it London magic or just luck? Comment below and let's see who's right after the game. Drake experienced betrayal from DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan sided with rival Kendrick Lamar. This caused friction between Drake and DeRozan. The tension culminated at a Raptors game. DeRozan, now with Sacramento Kings, faced Toronto Raptors. NBA legend Vince Carter's jersey was being retired. Drake, a Toronto rapper, attended the gathering. Once, DeRozan was a star for the Raptors. He had a close friendship with Drake. But after dancing at Lamar's show, tensions rose. Drake felt DeRozan's allegiance had shifted. During a broadcast, Drake expressed his displeasure. He commented on potentially removing a DeRozan banner. It indicated a clear break in their friendship. The interview highlighted underlying grievances. It was a symbol of their unresolved issues. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. The Bills face the Dolphins in Week 9. Several key players are listed as inactive. Amari Cooper is out with a wrist injury. CB Christian Benford also misses the game due to wrist injuries. Both Cooper and Benford were questionable before. Mike Edwards will not play in today's matchup. Nick Morrow joins the list of inactives. Reggie Gilliam is another inactive player. Will Clapp will be sitting this one out. Zion Logue is also not playing today. Von Miller is active after a suspension. He missed the last 4 games due to this. Eli Onku has been elevated from the practice squad. Jalen Virgil has also been elevated to active status. Keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI, and be sure to subscribe for more great videos. NBA predictions. Here are 15 bold takes for 2024-25, including one for every team. 1. The NBA will break a 3-point barrier. 2. 3 teams will win 60-plus games this season. 3. The Celtics go back-to-back. 4. Everyone will soon realize the 2024 NBA draft didn't actually suck. 5. Dalton Knecht will be named first-team All-Rookie. 6. Kawhi Leonard's albatross contract will become a commonly used phrase. 7. Franz Wagner's jumper will become the big topic in Orlando. 8. Lonzo Ball gets traded to a contender. 9. Bam Adebayo will have the best season of his career. That's all for today. See you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI.
Arsenal began strong, pressing Bournemouth early at the Vitality Stadium. Disaster struck as William Saliba received a red card. Bournemouth capitalized on Arsenal's mistake, Christie scoring the opener. Arsenal pushed for an equalizer but lacked cutting edge. David Raya's penalty foul on Evanilson proved costly. Kluivert calmly converted the penalty, extending Bournemouth's lead. Gabriel Jesus and Nwaneri were introduced to change the game. Mistakes from Trossard and Raya haunted Arsenal throughout the match. Bournemouth maintained a disciplined defense against Arsenal's attacks. Partey and Rice's midfield control couldn't break Bournemouth's defense. Overhead attempts by Havertz and Marino failed to find the net. Arsenal dominated possession but couldn't break through. Gabriel Martinelli's return attempting to inject pace faltered.
Christian Braun dunked fiercely on Rudy Gobert during a heated Nuggets-Timberwolves game. Braun celebrated emphatically, drawing close to Gobert, igniting tension on the court. Gobert, surprised by Braun's boldness, shoved him back with a firm hand. Quick intervention by Jaden McDaniels, and officials calmed the potential chaos. Both Braun and Gobert received technical fouls after the intense exchange. Gobert acknowledged the impressive dunk, but disapproved of Braun's intense celebration. "It's part of the game," Gobert reflected later, acknowledging the adrenaline involved. The Nuggets, sparked by Braun's play, took a 10-point lead shortly after. However, Gobert's resilience led the Timberwolves to a comeback victory. He contributed crucial free throws and key defensive plays in the final seconds. Stay connected with us here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe for more exciting content. Bron Breakker regained the Intercontinental Championship on Raw. He's a promising second-generation superstar. Despite talent, WWE struggles with consistent booking for Breakker. Breakker quickly impressed with explosive matches and charisma. He was favored to win against Sami Zayn at Money in the Bank. Instead, he won the title at SummerSlam, losing momentum. Fans connected with him, yet creative kept him heel. He dropped the title to Jey Uso unexpectedly. There was a hint of a babyface turn, but it fizzled. Regained the title on Raw amid bigger bloodline storyline. Cloudy future, but potential to be a top WWE star. He needs a defined character: heel, face, or tweener. Clear, consistent booking is essential for him. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video. Only here at SportsbytesAI. The Broncos and Ravens both stand at 5-3 in the AFC race. Denver boasts the top-ranked defense, leading in yards allowed. Ravens excel with the #1 run defense, allowing minimal yards per carry. Best prop bets are challenging due to both teams' strengths. Bo Nix over 213.5 passing yards is the first prop bet. Ravens concede an average of 291.4 passing yards per game. They rank 28th in opponent dropback EPA and 26th in success rate. Nix averages 191.3 yards, but faces a likely negative game script. He recently hit 284 yards versus the Panthers. Mark Andrews over 2.5 receptions is the second prop bet. Andrews has 3+ catches in each of the last 4 games. Keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI, and be sure to subscribe for more great videos. Bronny James joins Lakers, travels until November 6th, then shuttles with G League. LeBron and Bronny make history as NBA's first father-son duo. Against the Suns, Bronny dressed but didn't play. Lakers won 123-116. Lakers face Kings next, then travel to Phoenix, Cleveland, Toronto, Detroit, Memphis. Coach JJ Redick says plans for Bronny are flexible. Bronny's transition between Lakers and G League was always planned. General Manager Rob Pelinka, LeBron supporting Bronny's development. G League draft is Saturday. South Bay Lakers start November 9th. Rich Paul, Bronny's rep, welcomes G League development. Bronny was picked 55th by Lakers in second round. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, only here at SportsbytesAI. After a promising 10-0 start against the Ravens, the Buccaneers found themselves struggling as big plays shifted the game's momentum. Head coach Todd Bowles cited turnovers and 2 significant runs by Derrick Henry as game changers. "He's a great player, and we misfit 2 plays, giving him opportunities," Bowles admitted. They also faced the challenge of limited receiver options after Mike Evans went down. Quarterback Baker Mayfield reflected on his 2 interceptions, attributing a major turning point to Marlon Humphrey's pivotal pick in the red zone, which led to a Ravens score. Cornerback Zion McCollum emphasized the need for relentless intensity against a dangerous opponent like Lamar Jackson. Linebacker Yaya Diaby pointed to minor errors as costly, urging a review of the game film. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Caleb Williams dazzles with a 26-yard scramble to KMET in yesterday's game. Fans debate if he's a scrambling legend or just flashy. The play was likened to a video game move gone right. Viewers argue if this is the top play of the season. Williams' nimble footwork has football fans buzzing across platforms. Is he the next big thing? Fans ask eagerly. Some compare his style to legendary NFL quarterbacks. Others believe it was a lucky, albeit skillful play. Williams has consistently shown flair and unpredictability. Calls for replays of the move flood social media. Analysts dissect the play's technical brilliance online. Could this be a defining moment in Williams' career? His improvisation skills add excitement to any game he plays. The play underscores Williams' potential as a game changer. For more thrilling highlights, fans are encouraged to subscribe to updates. NBA Power Rankings Week 1. As the 2024-25 season kicks off, the Boston Celtics are leading the charts. With their dominant performance last season and retaining their stellar lineup, they're the clear favorites for the championship. Not only do they boast incredible starting talent, but their bench was also the league's best. As the season begins, the big question is, will the Celtics repeat, or will the field take them down? Given the league's abundant talent and strategic coaches, repeating is tough. Preseason highlights include Golden State's perfect record and Cleveland's struggles. Watch for New York as they show off their new lineup against the Celtics and Pacers. Stay updated with NBA.com's Power Rankings every Monday and share your thoughts with John Schumann on Blue Sky. Hey, fight fans! Let's kick this off with a big question to get you all talking down in the comments. Who do you think would win in a Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor fight? Or do you see Chandler giving Max Holloway a run for his BMF belt? Let me know what you think right now. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's super important because we've got all the latest MMA news, breakdowns, and wild predictions. You don't want to miss any of it. Alright, so let's talk about Michael Chandler. The guy's been itching to fight Conor McGregor for what seems like forever. 2 whole years of waiting. Can you imagine that? Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, fight fans! Let's kick this off with a big question to get you all talking down in the comments. Who do you think would win in a Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor fight? Or do you see Chandler giving Max Holloway a run for his BMF belt? Let me know what you think right now. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's super important because we've got all the latest MMA news, breakdowns, and wild predictions. You don't want to miss any of it. Alright, so let's talk about Michael Chandler. The guy's been itching to fight Conor McGregor for what seems like forever. 2 whole years of waiting. Can you imagine that? But now, Chandler's putting that dream on hold, for now, to fight none other than Charles Oliveira on November 16th at UFC 309. But here's the twist. Chandler is confident that after he beats Oliveira, the McGregor fight will finally happen in 2025. Yeah, you heard that right, 2025. He's so sure about it that he's basically betting the farm on it. But hey, we've seen crazier things in the UFC, haven't we? So here's another question for you guys to drop in the comments. If Chandler beats Oliveira, should the UFC make it an automatic title shot for him? I mean, he hasn't fought since 2022 after losing to Poirier. Is he ready to step back into that #1 contender role? Now let's break down Chandler's master plan for 2025. Not 1, not 2, but 3 massive fights are on his list. And it's got some serious star power. First, of course, he wants McGregor. Who doesn't? And then Chandler is eyeing a title fight after that. But wait, there's more. Because Chandler's also throwing Max Holloway into the mix for a showdown. You heard me right. Max blessed Holloway, the current BMF champ. Chandler has basically said he's ready to dance with Max in 2025 if their schedules line up this time. What's insane about this is that Max Holloway is fighting Ilia Topuria at UFC 308 for the featherweight title, but Chandler still wants to face him at lightweight or for the BMF belt. Is this fight even realistic? Honestly, it sounds like a fight fan's dream. So, here's a juicy one for the comments. If Chandler versus Holloway happens in 2025, do you think Chandler could take the BMF title? Or does Max put on another masterclass? I want to hear those hot takes. Alright folks, 2025 could be one of the biggest years for Chandler if everything falls into place. He's set on McGregor, a title shot, and a fight with Holloway. 3 mega fights. What do you think? Is this Chandler's time to shine? Or is he biting off more than he can chew? Don't forget to leave your thoughts below. Who takes these battles? Chandler, McGregor, or maybe even Holloway? Drop your predictions. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notifications. It's important because you don't want to miss any of the action coming up in the world of MMA. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Chelsea slammed for treatment of teen star Josh Achimpong. Achimpong exiled from first team in U21s. Won't play until he signs a new contract. Achimpong, highly rated, debuted in February. Current deal runs until 2026. Talk stalled, high-profile clubs interested. Fans disappointed and frustrated with Chelsea. Chelsea's treatment of players under scrutiny. Sold Mason Mount to Manchester United in 2023. Angered fans by offloading Conor Gallagher to Atletico. Sterling, Chilwell, Chalobah exiled at times. Achimpong's last game was on September 15th. Only first-team appearance in Carabao Cup win. Chelsea opened talks for a contract extension. Teenager may or may not sign. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video. Only here at SportsbytesAI. Chiefs shocked the NFL, acquiring All-Pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins Wednesday. Trade involved sending Tennessee Titans a conditional fourth-round pick for Hopkins. Chiefs' move aims to bolster their quest for an unprecedented Super Bowl three-peat. Hill, former Chiefs star, posts a cryptic message on social media. Now with Miami Dolphins, made waves with his intriguing post-timing. Hill's 6 successful seasons with Kansas City included many records and a Super Bowl win. He was traded to the Dolphins before 2022, where he continued personal success. Hill's record with Dolphins: 119 receptions, 1,710 yards, 7 touchdowns in 2022. In 2023, Hill had 119 receptions, 1,799 yards, 13 touchdowns, career-high numbers. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Steve Kerr had a grand vision for his first day as an NBA head coach, a magnificently scripted itinerary of drills and schemes and sets, of conceptual X's and O's that would soon transform Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green into contenders. Oh, did he have plans? Soon to be followed by mild panic. There were maybe 10 items on the list that fall day in 2014, Kerr recalls, and you get through 3 of them, and you realize we gotta let these guys go. It's time for practice to end. And then you go home, and you go, what am I going to do? I didn't get 7 things in, like we're falling behind. Kerr chuckles, then summons an old Mike Tyson quote. You come in with a plan, and then you get punched in the mouth. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. Will Cody Rhodes turn heel soon? The Rock's return? Kevin Owens' attack? Let's dive into this important topic. Hit like and subscribe to support this conversation. Now let's get into it. The Rock and Kevin Owens. The Rock is back. Kevin Owens attacked Cody. Is a heel turn likely? What better way to shake things up? Important question. What would a heel Cody look like? More dramatic? More dastardly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Brief commentary on potential scenarios. We love his heroic journey. Would this heel turn be a game changer or just a phase? Let's discuss it. Wrap-up scene with a call to action. Alright, wrestling fam, comment below with your predictions and reactions. Do you think Cody's about to cross the line? Don't forget, like and subscribe for more important wrestling discussions like this. Franco Colapinto crashes into the wall in the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Argentine struggles with poor weather conditions on the track. He lost grip while catching up to the safety car train. Colapinto overcorrected and slammed sideways into the barrier. Debris scattered across the circuit, leading to red flags. The race was halted with Colapinto fortunately uninjured. Williams faced a challenging weekend with more difficulties. Both Colapinto and Albon crashed during the qualifying rounds. Alex Albon couldn't participate due to significant car damages. Colapinto's mechanics repaired his car, hoping for better results. Williams leaves the weekend without scoring any points. A disappointing end to the Sao Paulo Grand Prix for Williams. Weather conditions proved treacherous throughout the weekend. Stay connected with us here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe for more exciting content. Do you think Cowboys coming back for just 50 fights? Or is this the start of an epic run to reclaim some records? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because we need to talk about this. Oh, and before we saddle up and ride into this topic, you know the drill. Smiles if you're enjoying the content. Smash that like button and hit subscribe. It's important because we're going to keep you updated on all things MMA, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on the wild stories like this one. So Cowboy Cerrone, he's back. The man retired in 2022 after 48 fights between the UFC and WEC. But apparently, 48 wasn't enough for him. He's coming out of retirement for 2 more fights. That brings him to a landmark 50 fights. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about numbers. Cerrone mentioned, and I quote, most wins, most finishes, most bonuses, most walks to the cage. Alright, fight fans, let's dive into something big today. Donald Cerrone unretiring. Yeah, you heard that right. But before we get into it, I have a burning question for you. Do you think Cowboy's coming back for just 50 fights? Or is this the start of an epic run to reclaim some records? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because we need to talk about this. Oh, and before we saddle up and ride into this topic, you know the drill. Smiles if you're enjoying the content. Smash that like button and hit subscribe. It's important because we're going to keep you updated on all things MMA, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on the wild stories like this one. So Cowboy Cerrone, he's back. The man retired in 2022 after 48 fights between the UFC and WEC. But apparently, 48 wasn't enough for him. He's coming out of retirement for 2 more fights. That brings him to a landmark 50 fights. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about numbers. Cerrone mentioned, and I quote, most wins, most finishes, most bonuses, most walks to the cage. The guy's not just looking for a 50th fight. He's hunting for those records. Now here's where things get spicy. Cowboy admitted to working with Transcend on some testosterone replacement therapy and peptides. Yeah, he's been juicing up those 41-year-old bones. But before you freak out, he says he's got to come off all that stuff, piss clean, and then boom, get back into the octagon. Can you even imagine what this comeback could mean? Cowboy's been a fan favorite for years, and now he's talking about potentially breaking UFC records. Most wins? Most finishes? This is serious history in the making. Do you think he's got it in him to break those records at 41? I need to know what you all think. Is this Cowboy's last rodeo, or does he have more fight in him than anyone thought? Let's discuss it in the comments. Also, fun fact, Cowboy Cerrone is tied for second in all-time UFC wins with 23. But the legend Jim Miller holds the top spot with 26. Could we see a Cerrone versus Miller 3 for the all-time win record? I mean, talk about Hollywood endings. Now, this could either be one of the greatest comebacks or just a nostalgia ride for Cowboy. What do you think, though? Is Cerrone about to make history, or is he risking his legacy? Drop those comments below. I can't wait to hear your takes. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It's important because we've got more insane stories coming your way. Cowboy might be coming out of retirement, but we never take a break here. Wink's alright, saddle up, fight fans. Things are about to get wild. Peter Crouch backs Chelsea to beat Arsenal in London Derby. Chelsea and Arsenal level on points, but Chelsea ahead on goal difference. Chelsea's recent record against Arsenal: 1 win in last 9 meetings. Chelsea seeks statement win after failure against other top teams. Fitness of Cole Palmer concerns Chelsea. Potential replacements Nkunku or Felix. Arsenal out of form, only 1 point from last 3 games. Chelsea can move into top 3 with a win. Defeat would drop Chelsea out of top 4. Crouch confident Chelsea will win, despite Arsenal's recent strength. I'm confident, he said on that Peter Crouch podcast. I fancy Chelsea to win this. It's a big call. Crouch feels Chelsea have nothing to lose at this game. Cole Palmer's potential role emphasized in Chelsea's strategy. Catch all the action here at SportsbytesAI, and remember to subscribe for updates. Steph Curry injured in Warriors vs Clippers game. Twisted ankle in the 3rd quarter. Re-entered in the 4th after treatment. Re-injured and exited the game for good. Helped to locker room by teammates. Steve Kerr calls it mild or moderate. Curry to undergo an MRI on Sunday. Curry often sprains that ankle. Doesn't believe it's too severe. Curry stats: 18 points, 4 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins scored 29 points. Clippers improved to 2-1 record. James Harden, 23 points, 11 assists. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Dana White spoke alongside Trump celebrating his 2024 election victory. White praised Trump, saying no one deserved it more than him. "This is karma," White stated, emphasizing Trump's deserved victory. White shared Trump's concern about interrupting his family trip. "Trump truly cares about people," he expressed to the crowd. White clarified he wasn't told what to say by Trump's team. "I'm nobody's puppet," White declared, defending his independence. "Trump is the toughest, most resilient human being," White said. White shared Trump's vision of a fighting league for migrants. Trump suggested his idea at a Pennsylvania campaign event. Decision Desk HQ projected Trump's victory over 270 electoral votes. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Anthony Davis scores 35, leads Lakers to win against Suns, improving to 2-0. After a 35-point performance, Davis was quizzed on Lakers greats with similar starts. It took Davis 6 wrong guesses: Kobe, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, worthy LeBron. Finally, he guessed correctly, naming Jerry West as one of the players. LeBron, assisting Davis, pointed out the other player, Elgin Baylor. Davis matches Baylor's total of 71 points in the first 2 games. At 31, in his 13th season, Davis shines as the Lakers' potential main star. "He's the focal point every night," LeBron said after scoring 21 points. LeBron plans to play every game, unfazed about back-to-back games. LA overcame a 22-point deficit with Davis, James, Reeves leading. Thanks for watching. More fun coming soon, only here at SportsbytesAI. Dodgers fans gathered in downtown LA to celebrate World Series wins. The Dodgers had a comeback victory over Yankees in Game 5 at Yankee Stadium. Pandemic prevented proper celebration of LA's 2020 championship win against the Rays. Friday's parade was Dodgers' first since 1988, drawing fans from the Southland. Crowds gathered pre-dawn at Gloria Molina Grand Park for rally. Players rode double-decker buses past City Hall into Dodger Stadium. Freddie Freeman was honored by fans for his World Series MVP performance. Shohei Ohtani's dog, Decoy, charmed the crowds during the parade. Mayor Karen Bass encouraged peaceful celebration and led cheers. Clayton Kershaw marveled at the immense crowd and parade experience. Thanks for being part of the community here at SportsbytesAI. Remember to subscribe. The Los Angeles Dodgers are set to host the New York Mets in Game 6 of the 2024 NLCS tonight. The Mets prolonged their postseason by claiming Game 5 with a 12-6 triumph. The Dodgers currently lead the series 3-2, with each game being decided by a margin of at least 4 runs. Sean Manaea will take the mound for the Mets, flaunting a 12-6 record and a 3.47 ERA. The Dodgers, on the other hand, will rely on a bullpen game for the 3rd time this postseason. First pitch is at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers are the favorites with a -151 money line, while the over-under for total runs scored stands at 8.5. Dodgers or Mets for the NLCS crown? Comment below. Let's dive into this showdown. Dodgers have a flashy roster. Mets aren't underdogs. Who's got the better lineup? Betts plays or Alonso's power? Who's your favorite? Remember to like this video and subscribe. We're bringing highlights and laughs. Alright folks, who's winning the series? Dodgers or Mets? Comment your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for more important baseball banter. See you in the next inning. Dwayne Wade's statue unveiling went viral in Miami Heat history. The 8-foot bronze statue stands outside Casillas Center. It's modeled after Wade's iconic "This Is My House" celebration. The celebration dates back to a 2009 win over the Bulls. Wade is the first Heat player with a statue. Critics compared the statue to Cristiano Ronaldo's infamous bust. Some said it looked more like Lawrence Fishburne's Morpheus. Local reporter Will Manso praised the statue's close-up look. Wade seemed in awe and cherished the moment. "This is crazy," Wade said, gazing at the statue. He reflected on how fast life goes by for athletes. Wade emphasized feeling the moment over prepared speeches. Real Madrid faces Barcelona at Bernabeu in first El Clasico of the season. A win puts Barca 6 points clear at La Liga's top. Real aims to match La Liga's unbeaten record, 42 games, 13 months. Midweek, Barca thrashed Bayern 4-1. Real beat Dortmund 5-2. Kickoff at Santiago Bernabéu, Madrid. Hosts without Thibaut Courtois and Rodrigo. Double injury blow. Andre Lunin will replace Courtois in goal. Ancelotti faces tough attack decision for Real. Jude Bellingham might join Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. Tchouaméni could partner Camavinga, though fitness is a concern. Barcelona's Fermin Lopez started against Bayern, proving fitness. Gavi, Frenkie de Jong available in midfield. Dani Olmo might see more involvement. Key absentees: Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, Christensen, Araujo. Real Madrid's training session was electric. Arda Güler and Vinicius Jr. stole the show. Fans were in a frenzy. Two impressive plays caught everyone's attention. Güler's agile footwork dazzled. Vinicius Jr. matched him with finesse. Their chemistry was undeniable. The anticipation for match day 3 skyrocketed. Borussia Dortmund awaits. Champions League excitement is at fever pitch. Real Madrid fans can hardly wait. The Turkish talent and Brazilian star impressed. The training session spilled over social media. Highlight reels went viral. Güler's swift passes were mesmerizing. In Los Angeles, Game 1 of the World Series amazed everyone. Freeman ended the game with a grand slam. The Dodgers beat the Yankees 6-3 after 10 thrilling innings. Over 52,000 thrilled fans experienced a historic and mesmerizing game. Freeman's homer was the first walk-off grand slam in World Series history. The game featured fierce competition between two legendary franchises. Great moments: Dodgers shutout baseball, Yankees home run, and Dodgers comeback. Replay review overturned Gleyber Torres' apparent game-changing home run. Endless tension unfolded in the bottom of the 10th inning. Freeman's swing changed everything with one pitch from Nestor Cortes. Millions globally witnessed a true classic unfold that night. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video, only here at SportsbytesAI. The Atlanta Falcons look to extend their winning streak in their Week 7 matchup against the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, there are many intriguing players that could be worth noting ahead of Sunday's action, but it is virtually a divine law that no more than 5 Falcons can be named for any one matchup. With that in mind, here are the 5 that are most intriguing. Jesse Bates, the opportunistic All-Pro safety, has another opportunity to build his legacy this weekend against the Seahawks. The Falcons will likely continue to employ a bend-but-don't-break style of defense, which could be frustrating to Seahawks offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb. Barcelona's coach Hansi Flick faces the press before the Espanyol match. El Clasico celebrations are over, full focus on Espanyol, says Flick. He acknowledges the Catalonian derby's significance and expectations. Hurricane Dana's Valencia impact is tragic. He shares condolences. Flick insists on appropriate decisions by the Spanish league. League title chances? It's too early to predict victories. Flick appreciates the team's current contributions. Injured players' return is anticipated to improve performance. We're cautious with Araujo's return, no rush required, states Flick. Araujo's health and recovery are prioritized over quick return. De Jong's contributions are invaluable. Flick commends his play. De Jong's presence adds options and elevates the team's strategy. SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Barcelona's Hansi Flick wins La Liga Coach of the Month for October. Flick led victories over Alaves, Sevilla, and Real Madrid. Barcelona scored 12 goals in those matches, maintaining the top spot. Flick competed against Carlo Ancelotti and Imanol Alguacil. This is Flick's second award, also winning in August. November's schedule includes Espanyol, Real Sociedad, and Celta Vigo. They'll also play Red Star and Brest in the Champions League. Flick's team hopes to maintain their impressive form this season. That's a wrap from us here at SportsbytesAI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Barcelona thrilled by Hansi Flick's successful season start, highlighted by beating Real Madrid. Previously considered a risky hire, Flick has proven his mettle at Barcelona. Xavi Hernandez's departure in January triggered a search for a new manager. Notable candidates included Conceição, Marquez, Nagelsmann, and De Zerbi. Barcelona seriously considered Marquez before deciding on Flick. Flick's strategic thinking drew from visiting De Zerbi's training sessions. Filippo Galli revealed Flick's visits to Brighton to observe tactics. Similarities noted between Arrigo Sacchi's Milan and Flick's strategy. High offside line used effectively by Flick, contrary to critics. Real Madrid and Bayern predicted to exploit Flick's offside line. Flick's well-drilled tactics led Blaugrana to success, boosting his reputation. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Barcelona faced Real Madrid in their latest El Clasico outing. Despite a disallowed goal and intense pressure, Hansi Flick held firm. At halftime, Flick reinforced his advanced defensive strategies. Anyone who falls behind 1 meter will be substituted, Flick stated. This bold message demanded precision and focus from the players. Flick's powerful statement reiterated team discipline and strategy importance. A single-meter error could compromise the entire team's defensive plans. Players understood the necessity of precision in executing their roles. Flick's remarkable strategy shift came not in tactics, but substitutions. By the second half, he altered Barcelona's approach slightly. He noticed Madrid struggling with consistent offensive threats. Flick adjusted to a possession-focused strategy. Stay connected with us here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe for more exciting content. Freddie Freeman hits his second World Series home run. His wife, Chelsea, shares her emotional reaction. "It felt like floating," Freeman said of his grand slam. He dedicated the home run to his father. Freeman dreams of backyard wiffle ball come true. Bases loaded, 2 outs, the perfect scenario. The homer gave the Dodgers a 1-0 series lead. Freeman signed with the Dodgers for 6 years. His contract was worth $162 million since March 2022. He aims for a second World Series victory. Freeman's year has been challenging with family issues. His son Max was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. Max experienced full-body paralysis over the summer. He spent 8 days in the pediatric ICU. Chelsea gave an encouraging update on Max's progress. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, only here at SportsbytesAI. Alright folks, quick question. Who's winning South Carolina versus Alabama game? Clemson or Wake Forest? Drop your hot takes in the comments. This is going to be important for your Saturday debates, so don't hold back. Oh, and hey, before we dive into these wild game updates, smash that like button and subscribe to this channel, because you're not going to want to miss all the action and insights coming your way. Are you Team Alabama or pulling for an upset? Let's discuss. And remember, every click is important. Georgia's scary side came out to play in Texas. The SEC, and maybe college football, still belongs to Bulldogs. You best believe the Bulldogs heard the doubt coming into the week. Dirt and grass stains splashed across his uniform. Bulldogs running back Trevor Etienne stood amid several cameras and fielded questions following number 5 Georgia's 30-15 win over number 1 Texas. His answers were reasonably benign. The writing on his eye black said much more about Georgia's mindset entering the night. Why not us? Etienne, a Florida transfer, may be new to the program. Kelly and Matt Stafford dressed as Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce for Halloween. Kelly expressed being tired of Swift's attention at games. She shared Halloween photos of their humorous costumes online. The costumes mimicked an outfit the famous couple wore to the U.S. Open. Kelly's caption read, 6 Swifties and a stubborn stash, humorously. The faux mustache kept falling off Matt during the photo shoot. In May, Kelly complained about the continuous coverage of Swift-Kelce. Her thoughts were shared on her The Morning After podcast. She admitted her feelings stemmed from jealousy, not dislike. Kelly clarified she'd never said anything against Taylor Swift personally. She felt the NFL's focus on the relationship overshadowed games. That's what bothered me, she mentioned regarding excessive media focus. Until next time, keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI and subscribe for more action. LeBron and Bronny make NBA history as first father-son duo on the same team. During a Lakers game, LeBron hilariously hazes Bronny with Flintstones cereal. Bronny, a rookie from USC, was picked 55th in the 2024 NBA draft. Coach J.J. Redick plans to develop Bronny in the G League with South Bay Lakers. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Max Holloway reflects on his first knockout loss during the UFC 308 event. He was aiming to regain the featherweight title against Ilia Topuria. Holloway faced a surprising defeat in the third round by knockout. Only two have bested Holloway at featherweight in a decade, Topuria and Volkanovski. Despite harsh battles, Volkanovski never knocked Holloway out in their matched bouts. Holloway expressed surprise at losing, feeling good until the unexpected end. He was finding his rhythm, confident in his performance until the knockout. Holloway acknowledged Topuria's punches, describing the fight as a game of inches. The knockout left him suddenly looking up from the ground, a humbling moment. Holloway dismissed weight cut excuses, having fought at lightweight before successfully. He reminisced about a previous lightweight victory against Justin Gaethje. Catch you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Imane Khalif announces she will turn professional boxer. She won gold at the Paris Olympics. The 25-year-old faced gender scrutiny. Fake claims of her gender spread on social media. J.K. Rowling and Donald Trump chimed in. Khalif called such attacks cruel. She filed a lawsuit against Elon Musk's ex. Elon reposted a tweet saying keep men out of women's sports. Imane forced Italy's Angela Carini to quit in 46 seconds. Carini admitted Khalif's power was too much. Khalif was portrayed negatively in the media. She found it frustrating and unfair. Despite controversy, she maintained focus. She revealed a documentary on her success story. This documentary will be shown on international platforms. Khalif has many offers to go professional. She hasn't decided where to start her pro career. Indiana Fever parts ways with head coach Christy Sides. President Kelly Krauskopf thanks Sides for her leadership. Sides led team through critical transition period. Decision made to pursue bold goals and growth. Team aims to maximize talent for future championships. Sides had a 33-47 record over 2 seasons. Led Fever to postseason for the first time since 2016. Developed 2 WNBA Rookies of the Year. Became franchise's first WNBA Coach of the Month. Fever wishes Sides success in her future endeavors. Change reflects organization's commitment to excellence. Fever community appreciates Sides' contributions. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Real Madrid faced Osasuna in a tense La Liga clash on Saturday. The defending champions had 2 key players injured in 7 frantic minutes. The match came after losing to FC Barcelona and AC Milan at home. Rodrigo was included in the starting lineup aiming to strengthen the attack. Barely 20 minutes in, Rodrigo suffered a leg injury and left the field. Despite walking without help, Rodrigo was emotional on the bench. Brahim Diaz took Rodrigo's place after his unexpected departure. Shortly after, Madrid's defender Eder Militao faced a more serious setback. In tears, Militao had to be stretchered off the pitch. Replacement Raul Asensio assisted Jude Bellingham for Madrid's second goal. Madrid led 2-0 at halftime, set by Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham's goals. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Hey Gooners, quick question. Are we in a serious injury crisis at Arsenal? Or is it just another Tuesday? Thinking face, let's dive into the latest updates on Saka, Havertz, and Odegaard. But first, if you think this news is important, smash that like button and subscribe for all the juicy content. Your support keeps us going. Alright, so here's the scoop. Bukayo Saka is reportedly sidelined again. Does he have a secret career as a couch potato? Meanwhile, Havertz is also dealing with some major issues. And Odegaard? Well, let's just say he's trying to get back to fitness faster than I can finish a bag of chips during a match. French fries. What do you think, folks? Are these injuries a sign of doom, or do we have the squad depth to survive? Comment below with your thoughts. It's important for us to discuss this as a community. So, as we wait for our stars to return, let's keep our spirits up. Remember, every like and subscribe means you care about the team. Because let's face it, supporting Arsenal is super important. Círculo rojo grande, círculo blanco mediano. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep believing and supporting the Gunners. Up the Arsenal! Hey wrestling fans, could Cena be indestructible against his opponent? Today, we're diving into the former WWE champion who faced Cena feeling indestructible. Did Cena's opponent ever stand a real chance? Share your thoughts below. Face with Monocle. Before sharing your take, hit like and subscribe for wrestling updates. Remember, your opinion matters. Let's keep the discussion going at the end. Speaking Ed, what do you think? Is Cena really undefeatable in his biggest matches? Check the records. See how Cena's competitors felt during their epic battles. Each match had its own drama, but Cena brought his A game consistently. He faced giants, experts, legends, but kept proving his might every time. His resilience on stage was unmatched. Could anyone expect to beat Cena? The crowd always wondered if this was the fight Cena would finally lose. But it wasn't just strength. Strategy played a huge part in his victories. Opponent after opponent, Cena maintained his robust hold on the title. The unpredictability kept fans on the edge. Could anyone dethrone him? 正中百心. Share your favorite Cena victory moment. What made it unforgettable for you? Tune in next time for more insights, stories, and thrilling wrestling moments. Television, hit subscribe and like to never miss out on these epic conversations. The Jacksonville Jaguars returned to London for the second consecutive week, facing the New England Patriots at Wembley Stadium in the fourth of 5 international games scheduled by the NFL this year. After a disappointing 35-16 loss to the Chicago Bears last week, the Jaguars were determined to bounce back and address their defensive shortcomings. Ranking near the bottom in yards and points allowed per game, the Jaguars' defense needed a significant turnaround. For the rookie quarterback Drake May of New England, it was his second start in the NFL. Detroit Lions' W.R. Jameson Williams faced arrest on October 8th for gun possession. Williams, already suspended for 2 games, was pulled over by Detroit police. Inside the vehicle were Williams and his brother, both carrying registered guns. The brother had a license, Williams did not. Police considered arresting Williams. Williams identified himself as a Lions player but was cuffed and detained. A sergeant recognized Williams and made calls about the licensing of both guns. Body cam footage showed initial plans to arrest Williams. However, a lieutenant's call changed the outcome, leading to Williams' release. "Can I let him go?" the sergeant asked on a phone call. Permission was granted. 7 News Detroit inquiry triggered the police's internal investigation. Until next time, keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI and subscribe for more action. Utah Jazz faced a tough Monday night against Dallas Mavericks, losing 102-110. A bigger blow, Taylor Hendricks suffered a severe leg injury, ending his season. He fractured his fibula and dislocated his ankle in the second quarter. It was a tough night, emotionally draining for players and coaches alike. Will Hardy, Jazz coach, emphasized Taylor's recovery as the focus. "It's hard to stomach," Hardy expressed, stressing their support for Taylor. Hendricks began his season impressively as a two-way impact player. Through his first 43 games, he averaged 7.1 points for 0.7 rebounds. Hardy praised Hendricks' work ethic and determination despite the injury. "He's put in a lot of effort and deserves opportunity," Hardy added. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. The Jets placed kicker Greg Zuerlein on IR with a sudden injury. 2 new kickers, Riley Patterson and Spencer Schrader, joined the practice squad. Zuerlein's slump played a role in the Jets' tough season. Interim coach Jeff Ulbrich was vague on Zuerlein after their recent loss. The Jets lost a game where Zuerlein missed key kicks. Zuerlein's left knee injury surfaced, providing time to resolve the issue. Ulbrich said, "May the best man kick," regarding the new kickers. Zurline had been reliable in 2023 and received a significant contract. He contributed to 3 losses this season with missed field goals. Before Sunday, he missed a 50-yard potential game-winning kick. He's 9 of 15 on field goals this season, a career-low 60% rate. He missed 6 attempts in the first 8 games. Thanks for being part of the community here at SportsbytesAI. Remember to subscribe. Nikola Jokic made NBA history with a stunning triple-double. He recorded 29 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists. Jokic joined Oscar Robertson with this historic performance. It's Jokic's 8th career 15-plus point, 15-plus rebound, 15-plus assist game. Only Robertson and Westbrook have more games of this feat. The Nuggets overcame deficits to bag wins against Raptors and Nets. Mavs Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic shone against the Timberwolves. Irving scored 35, while Doncic added 24 points in the victory. Their combined efforts lifted the Mavs to a 120-114 win. Anthony Edwards set a Wolves record with 24 first-quarter points. Despite Edwards' efforts, the Wolves couldn't hold the lead. Join the journey here at SportsbytesAI. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Diogo Jota to return soon after November international break. The Liverpool forward was injured against Chelsea last month. Jota missed the last 5 Liverpool games due to injury. He'll be absent again when Liverpool hosts Aston Villa. Arne Slot confirmed Jota's expected comeback in weeks. Slot stated Jota should return post-international break. The injury nature remains private, per Arne Slot's comment. Jota anticipated 1 or 2 weeks post-break return. Stay connected with us here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe for more exciting content. Karrion Kross gained momentum in WWE during 2024. He became the leader of the Final Testament. The faction carried an apocalyptic tone. On Insight with Chris Van Vliet, Kross shared insights. Initially, the Final Testament's vision was different. They shot cryptic vignettes at the Performance Center. Kross compared them to Iron Man 3 with the Mandarin. The setup was like propaganda videos with TVs. The initial idea was a militia occult group. Kross had concerns about this direction. He wanted to offer something new to the audience. Kross referenced opponents' past for uniqueness. Another idea was to make Kross a mixed martial artist. He wanted longer matches for this character. This wasn't realistic for WWE TV. Kross spoke on the character versus fighting focus. Leaning in a character was deemed better.
Kickoff delayed at Portman Road, Ipswich versus Everton. Premier League clash set back 15 minutes. Fans slam delay reason as pathetic. IT issues at Portman Road caused the delay. Originally scheduled for 3 p.m. on Saturday, Ipswich announced the delay on social media. Everton supporters called Ipswich a tin pot club. Turnstiles issue impacted supporter entry. Official accounts asked for fan patience. Premier League confirmed 3:15 p.m. kickoff. Both teams in relegation battle already. Just 1 point separated the sides. Ipswich without win in top flight this season. Everton's sole victory was against Crystal Palace. Pressure mounting on Toffee's boss Sean Dyche. Ipswich recently thrashed 4-1 by West Ham. Next fixtures, Tottenham and Manchester United.
Rangers and Alexis Lafreniere agree on a contract extension. The deal is for 7 years, worth $52.15 million. Negotiations have been ongoing with the former number 1 draft pick. AV reportedly set at $7.45 million. Lafreniere's year 1 base salary, $2 million, $8 million signing bonus. Year 2, $5.5 million base salary, $2 million signing bonus. Year 3, $8.5 million base salary, $1 million signing bonus. Years 4 to 7, $7.15 million in year 4, $6 million in years 5 to 7. Covers 2 restricted and 5 unrestricted free agency years. Keep watching, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one. Only here at SportsbytesAI. JJ Redick criticized the Lakers' effort, but praised LeBron James's performance. LeBron scored 39 points, playing the hardest at 39 years old. Redick was frustrated after the Lakers' 131-114 loss to the Grizzlies. Missing starters Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura impacted the Lakers' performance. Davis is out with a heel contusion. Hachimura is ill. Davis's absence significantly weakens Lakers' defense. Grizzlies shot 51.6%. Morant, Wells, Jackson scored 20 points each. LeBron scored 21 points, but had a minus 21 in the game. D'Angelo Russell was criticized for lack of compete and benched. Redick noted Russell's inconsistency and decision-making. Lakers defense is ranked third worst in the NBA. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Bobby Lashley slams WWE's post-pandemic treatment of the Hurt Business. Lashley felt overlooked after the pandemic era ended in WWE. "Spit in the face," said Lashley about their treatment. "We were never in front of a live crowd," Lashley expressed. During the pandemic, many wrestlers stayed home, but Lashley worked. "It's work. We're going," said Lashley during those difficult times. The Hurt Business dominated half the show during the pandemic. "People resurfaced, but we got overlooked," Lashley noted bitterly. Lashley felt unappreciated by the new creative regime post-McMahon. "Different strokes for different folks," Lashley mentioned about WWE leadership. Lashley wasn't prioritized by the new regime, feeling ignored. A former WWE champion, Lashley starred in pandemic-era Raw episodes. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Rafael Leao's uncertain position at Milan attracts Barcelona's interest. He's been benched 3 times in 9 Serie A matchdays. Manager Fonseca believes it's a temporary off-form period for Leo. Leo earns €7 million per year at Milan with a €175 million release clause. Barcelona showed interest last summer. It's reignited now. Financial struggles make a transfer to Barcelona unlikely soon. Milan, aware of the interest, stands firm on the release clause. Despite the situation, Leo remains silent on his future. The transfer seems improbable this winter or next summer. Barcelona's financial state complicates any possible acquisition. Leo's performance to determine potential future moves. Milan hopes for his return to form in Serie A soon. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. LeBron and Bronny make history playing NBA together. Nike celebrates with a hilarious new ad. LeBron pours cereal into Bronny's Lamborghini Urus sunroof. Camera pans. LeBron with a cheeky smile runs away. Bronny opens the car. Fruity Pebbles cascade out. Elder LeBron watches from a sleek Maybach. Bronny exclaims, "Yo, you're too old for this." LeBron, nearing 40, oldest NBA player. The prank is playful, charming, and unique. Perfect car casting adds flair to the commercial. That's all for today. See you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. The Kings aimed for a 6th straight win over the Lakers. Entering the 4th quarter, the Kings led the game. LeBron James delivered a furious 4th quarter performance. The Lakers scored 44 points in the final quarter. The game ended with a Lakers victory, 131-127. James scored 16 points in the 4th quarter alone. He achieved a triple-double, 32 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. King Sabonis also achieved a triple-double in the game. Sabonis acknowledged LeBron's outstanding efforts and team's mistakes. "LeBron was kind of LeBron," Sabonis remarked. Sabonis praised James for not tiring during the game. De'Aaron Fox added 28 points and praised James's longevity. "LeBron's achievements at his age are unmatched," Fox said. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, only here at SportsbytesAI. Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr., iconic MLB father-son duo, are set to witness another historic moment. LeBron James and son Bronny potentially becoming the first father-son pair to play in an NBA regular season game. On the Road to Cooperstown podcast, Ken Griffey Jr. shared his excitement about attending the game, reminiscent of their own historic game with the Seattle Mariners in 1990. First father and son to play baseball, now first father and son to play basketball. "It's a big deal," said Griffey Jr. Bronny James, though unsure if coach J.J. Redick will play him, expressed awe at the Griffey's presence. That's going to be insane. Interestingly, the James duo is forgetting Gordie Howe's NHL games with his sons, Mark and Marty. With history at their fingertips, the Lakers' Tuesday night game against the Timberwolves promises to be a spectacle of legacy. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. One adage in baseball is the ball will always find you. Usually, that's saved for fielders coming into a game for the first time, but on Friday night in Cleveland, it applied to Yankees reliever Mark Leiter Jr. The right-hander was acquired from the Cubs at the trade deadline this season as the Yankees' biggest move to shore up the bullpen. Unfortunately for him, an up-and-down last few months of the year gave manager Aaron Boone and the organization the tough decision to leave Leiter off the ALDS and ALCS rosters. But due to Ian Hamilton's injury, Leiter was activated for Game 4 and will be on the team for the rest of the series. So naturally, the 33-year-old was asked to get some of the biggest outs of the night. After Clay Holmes allowed 3 runs in the 7th inning, Leiter was asked to preserve a 6-5 lead with runners on first and second and 1 out. Still had a long way to go to the finish line, and frankly, I wasn't quite sure how we were going to get there, Boone explained. I know Leiter's going to have to go through a run of lefties if he's efficient. He did a great job. Managed contact other than Naylor getting the leadoff double, man. I thought he was really good. The longtime Yankees skipper said he wasn't sure if Jonkincy Noel, the hero of Game 3, was going to pinch hit to face Leiter in that situation. But Boone trusted Leiter, who rewarded his manager by getting Noel to fly out and Andres Jimenez to strike out to get out of the inning with the lead. Leiter allowed the tying run to score in the 8th after a soft grounder by David Fry was botched by both the right-hander and Anthony Rizzo at first base. Despite the hiccup, Leiter did not give up anymore and gave the Yankees 5 huge outs. And it allowed the offense to take the lead in the 9th and ultimately win 8-6. It's unreal. That's a really tough spot to be in and thrown out to. He was ready for the challenge, Giancarlo Stanton said of Leiter's performance. I could see it in his prep and his eyes. Very similar to when he first got traded here. He got here in 2nd or 3rd inning, he was thrown into the fire and got it done. He'll be big for us. Friday was Leiter's first appearance in an MLB game since September 29th, almost 3 weeks ago. And yet he showed why the Yankees coveted him at the trade deadline. Leiter said he kept himself ready in that time by doing his mound work and working on things he got away from in the regular season during his bullpens and live BP. But Boone made sure to tell the right-hander that he needed to be ready to pick, and the 5-year reliever obliged. Boone kept telling me to be ready for anything and that I was going to be used to get big outs, he said after the game. That's the way it fell. Just try to stay ready and stay sharp, and when my name was called, go out there and do my job. There's a case to be made for him to be on the postseason roster both these times. The last guy left off, Boone said of the decision to leave Leiter off the ALCS roster. He's been through a lot this year. Had a great year with the Cubs, gets traded at the deadline, big piece for us. Up and down for us, had some success, some struggles, then gets left off. The thing I said before the game is you might find yourself in the biggest spot in this game. And he was ready for it, and he delivered. With the Yankees' bullpen worn out, Leiter provided some much-needed length from a fresh arm. He'll be used again, if not in this series, then in the World Series. The Yankees will have to win one more game before then, and their first chance comes Saturday in Game 5. Cleveland IP. Cleveland All-Star closer Emmanuel Clase gave up 2 runs in the 9th inning, and the New York Yankees moved closer to another World Series, beating the Guardians 8-6 on Friday night to take a 3-1 lead in the American League Championship Series. Gleyber Torres hit an RBI single, and New York scored its go-ahead run as shortstop Brian Rocchio booted Alex Verdugo's grounder for an error. It was a messy 9th for Clase, 0-2, as baseball's best reliever altered for the second night in a row. New York got 3 singles in the 9th off the right-hander, who gave up back-to-back homers in the 8th inning of Game 3, but got bailed out when the Guardians got 2-run homers in the 9th and the 10th. Giancarlo Stanton hit a 3-run homer, and Juan Soto hit a 2-run shot for the Yankees, who can advance to their 41st World Series with a win in Game 5 on Saturday night. Austin Wells also homered for New York. The Guardians are facing elimination in the postseason for the second time. They rallied in the ALDS to get past Detroit and will have to win 3 straight, including 2 at Yankee Stadium, to have any chance of ending their 76-year World Series drought. For the second straight night, New York's bullpen blew a late lead. The Guardians scored 3 runs in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and threatened in the 9th, putting 2 runners on base. Yankees manager Aaron Boone went to Tommy Connell, and not closer Luke Weaver, for the last 3 outs, and the right-hander was able to put away Cleveland, something New York's relievers couldn't do Thursday. Stanton's 404-foot drive in the 6th inning off Cade Smith put the Yankees ahead 6-2. Cleveland scored 3 times in the 7th, and rookie Jonkinson Noel, who had a pinch-hit 9th-inning homer in Game 3, sent a shiver through Progressive Field by flying out to the warning track. Cleveland tied it in the 8th when the Yankees, who have hurt themselves in the field and on the bases, botched an easy play in the infield. Bo Naylor doubled and moved up on an infield grounder. Mark Leiter Jr., added to the Yankees ALCS roster earlier in the day as an injury replacement, got Stephen Kwan to pop up. Leiter appeared to get out of the inning when David Fry, one of Cleveland's Game 3 home run stars, hit a slow grounder to the right side. Leiter charged the ball on the grass and scooped it barehanded as he neared the foul line toward first. But the ball went through first baseman Anthony Rizzo's legs, allowing Naylor to score the tying run. Stanton, who hit back-to-back homers with Aaron Judge in the 8th inning Thursday, gave the Yankees a 4-run lead with his 15th career postseason homer. Smith walked solo leading off the 6th, and Judge singled before Stanton drove a 1-2 fastball from Smith into the bleachers where a sizable contingent of Yankees fans were waiting for it to land. Stanton tied Carlos Beltran and Nelson Cruz for the most homers in the first 35 career playoff games. Stanton also moved into a tie with Judge and Babe Ruth for 4th in club history. Yankees. RHP Ian Hamilton's calf injury was severe enough that he was dropped from the ALCS roster. Hamilton got hurt while covering first base in the 6th inning of Game 3. He won't be eligible for the World Series if New York advances. Robert Lewandowski scores FC Barcelona's 700 Champions League goal. His name joins legends Stoichkov, Messi, Eto'o. More than 65 years since their European debut, September 1959 in Sofia. Joan Segarra scored Barca's first-ever Champions League goal. With Lewandowski's Red Star goal, Barca now has 702 Champions League goals. Want Lewandowski's jersey? Get FC Barcelona goal scorer's shirt. Stoichkov, a Bulgarian, scored the 100th goal in 1993 against Austria Vienna. Patrick Kluivert scored Barca's 200th goal against Leeds in September 2000. Eto'o got the 300th goal versus Chelsea, February 2006. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. As confetti fell and Frank Sinatra's New York blared through the arena, the New York Liberty celebrated the end of a long odyssey. The team that always fell short, starting from their days in Madison Square Garden, through detours to Radio City Music Hall and Westchester County Center, finally found their way to the top. Start spreading the news, indeed. There's finally a pro basketball champion in New York again after a 67-62 overtime win over Minnesota in Game 5 of the WNBA Finals on Sunday night. I've been manifesting this moment for a while. There's no feeling like it, Breanna Stewart said. Credit to Minnesota, they gave us a tough series. The fans have been amazing everywhere we've gone. To bring a championship to New York, first ever in franchise history, it's an incredible feeling. I can't wait to continue to celebrate with the city. It's going to be bonkers. Jonquil Jones scored 17 points to lead New York, which was one of the original franchises in the league. Week 9 highlights Lions vs. Packers in NFC North. Winner takes division lead through tiebreaker or advantage. Lions are 2.5-point favorites despite Hutchinson's injury. Detroit excels against spread, covering 6 of 7 games. Slow start, but now near unstoppable since bye week. Lions rank first in points per game since bye. They allow opponents only 17.3 points per game. Packers won 4 consecutive games recently. Jordan Love aims to play despite strained groin. Packers have strong home field chance this weekend. Experts guide on how to bet NFL available. Outdoor play might challenge Goff at Green Bay. Rain forecast in Green Bay on Sunday. Since 2022, Packers 5-1 as home underdogs. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Luis Diaz shines in a new role, leading Liverpool's win over Leverkusen. Diaz scores a sensational hat trick, showcasing versatility under Arne Slot's management. Fans witnessed a masterclass as Diaz embraced the challenge of leading the line. Conversation sparked about Diaz's potential future as Liverpool's main striker. Diaz reflects, "I enjoyed playing in that position and will work hard anywhere." Slot's decision bold, considering Liverpool's established forwards like Jota and Nunez. Diaz's hat-trick gives Slot more options as Liverpool enters a challenging phase. Slot's influence is evident in team's fluid and adaptable attacking style. Diaz's performance highlights value of versatile forwards thriving in multiple roles. Stephen Warnock praised Diaz's evolution into a crucial Liverpool asset. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Luka Modric is Real Madrid's oldest ever player. Still, he's got it. It's not just nostalgia. He controls the game beautifully. Like Ferenc Puskás before him, Modric defies time. An hour into Real's Vigo match, Carlo Ancelotti called him on. Celta Vigo was pressing hard. Then Modric entered. Madrid led again in 153 seconds. Vinicius. What a pass. Madrid won. Celta deserved more. Modric was given a shirt. 250 wins. But it should have said 39 years. "I don't like being reminded of my age," Modric admitted. Nickname, the eternal solution. Not nostalgia, he truly delivers. 12 years, 547 games, 27 trophies. Real Madrid enters talks with Leverkusen for Florian Wirtz, beating City interest. Wirtz key to Leverkusen's Bundesliga title, attracting many suitors. Leverkusen reluctant to sell Wirtz to rivals like Bayern Munich. Madrid prefers to sign young, talented players like Wirtz. Negotiations haven't started, but City informed of Madrid's interest. Wirtz has a significant price tag of around 150 million euros. Leverkusen hopes Wirtz stays, but acknowledges a likely summer transfer. Madrid's approach forces Bayern to express their interest in Wirtz. Selling Wirtz internationally aligns with Leverkusen's strategy. City sees Wirtz as a future asset, especially with De Bruyne's exit rumors. Wirtz's performances push Leverkusen to unprecedented Bundesliga success. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Real Madrid prepares for a Champions League tie against AC Milan. Antonio Rudiger attempts a wild tackle on Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé dazzles with an amazing dribble, evading Rudiger. Rudiger, left flat on his back, highlights Mbappé's skill. Rudiger's challenge emphasizes Madrid's intense training sessions. After a Clásico defeat, Madrid seeks redemption. Mbappé faces criticism after a poor El Clásico performance. Barcelona leads La Liga by 6 points over Madrid. Mbappé caught offside 8 times, matching a 15-year-old record. Mbappé's transfer from PSG yet to meet high expectations. Critics argue Mbappé has disrupted Ancelotti's team balance. That's a wrap from us here at SportsbytesAI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Manchester United were defeated 2-1 by West Ham on Sunday. A controversial penalty was given to Jared Bowen. VAR and referee Michael Oliver were involved in the decision. Lisandro Martinez spoke about missed opportunities in the match. He blamed the loss on failed scoring attempts by the team. Martinez mentioned a miss from Diogo Dalot at an open net. He expressed his frustration and desire to win every game. Erik ten Hag criticized the VAR process after the match. He mentioned the decision's impact on the score. Martinez focused on the need to improve on scoring chances. He emphasizes the high expectations at Manchester United. Martinez called for honesty within the team. That's all for today. See you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Kylian Mbappé struggled in El Clásico, failing to score against Barcelona. Barcelona won 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabéu, exploiting Madrid's weaknesses. Mbappé was caught offside 8 times, a record he won't celebrate. Emmanuel Petit defended Mbappé, blaming Real Madrid's midfield issues. Luka Modric's absence noted as a turning point for Madrid's struggles. Petit's argument: even Haaland would have faced similar issues at Madrid. Mbappé's La Liga form below expectations, with only 6 goals scored. Robert Lewandowski leads Pichichi, overshadowing Mbappe's performance. Real Madrid waits to redeem themselves after floods postponed Valencia match. Carlo Ancelotti's side has to regroup post-Champions League fixture. Until next time, keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI and subscribe for more action. If Conor McGregor could only face one of these legends next, Dustin Poirier or Nate Diaz, who would it be? Drop your predictions in the comments right now. I want to know which fight you think is the most important for McGregor's epic return. Let's get that conversation started. Now, let's dive into the important news. Conor McGregor's return to the octagon. Yeah, you heard that right. The Notorious himself is eyeing 2025. But here's where it gets juicy. While Michael Chandler was supposed to be McGregor's next victim, Conor's not waiting around. Chandler's got a date with Charles Oliveira in November, and McGregor? Well, he's already mapping out his comeback. And let me tell you, he's not short on options. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on all things UFC and beyond. Stay tuned. Alright, fight fans, let's kick things off with a question for you. If Conor McGregor could only face one of these legends next, Dustin Poirier or Nate Diaz, who would it be? Drop your predictions in the comments right now. I want to know which fight you think is the most important for McGregor's epic return. Let's get that conversation started. Now, let's dive into the important news. Conor McGregor's return to the octagon. Yeah, you heard that right. The Notorious himself is eyeing 2025. But here's where it gets juicy. While Michael Chandler was supposed to be McGregor's next victim, Conor's not waiting around. Chandler's got a date with Charles Oliveira in November, and McGregor? Well, he's already mapping out his comeback. And let me tell you, he's not short on options. So, here's what's really important. McGregor's got unfinished business with 2 of the biggest names in UFC history, Dustin Poirier and Nate Diaz. These are no ordinary fights, my friends. These are blockbuster grudge matches. I mean, who wouldn't want to see McGregor versus Poirier 4 after that brutal leg break in 2021? It's 1-1-1. There's got to be a final chapter, right? And then we've got the Diaz trilogy. It's 1-1. And let's not forget how Nate made McGregor tap in that first fight when everyone thought Conor was untouchable. These are the kinds of fights that shape UFC history, and honestly, either one could headline a massive card. But let me ask you another important question. Who do you think deserves that rematch first? Poirier or Diaz? And if you could only pick one fight, which would you rather see in 2025? This is where you guys come in. Let me know down in the comments. Do we settle the score with Poirier, or do we bring back that old school, epic rivalry with Nate Diaz? And hey, while you're down there, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for all the latest updates on McGregor's return, the UFC, and more. This is important stuff we're talking about, people. We're in for one heck of a comeback. Dana White's already teasing us, saying McGregor's working on locking in the date. And we know Dana doesn't drop hints for nothing, so this return? It's happening. The real question is, who will he face first? Will it be Chandler? Will it be Poirier? Or could it be that legendary trilogy with Diaz? Let's keep that discussion going. Which fight excites you the most? And if you're a real McGregor fan, what's your dream matchup? Is it the grudge match with Poirier? Or are you all in for the Diaz showdown? You know the drill, folks. This is where we hash it out. To wrap this up, McGregor's comeback is going to be huge, no matter who he fights first. But this is a big moment for UFC history, and we're here for every punch, kick, and KO. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because trust me, you don't want to miss a second of the action. Alright, fight fans, that's it for today. Let me know who you think McGregor's first fight back should be with. And until next time, stay important, stay hyped, and we'll see you in the octagon. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on all things UFC and beyond. Stay tuned. As McGregor says, F***CK him up. Have you ever seen a spicier rivalry than McGregor versus Holloway? Conor McGregor wishes Max Holloway luck against Ilia Topuria at UFC 308. Genuine or tactical? Picture McGregor in Marbella, shouting, F***CK him up. I'm Topuria, not the waiter. In an interview, McGregor boldly claims, "This is my home country, baby." Rivalry intensity. Topuria threatens McGregor with violence. Verbal jabs flying like a roast. Who wins? It's funny. McGregor supporting Holloway, an ex-rival. It's like winning lottery good wishes. Holloway versus Topuria. Striking duel or trash talk showdown? Thoughts? McGregor I've done Hulker Nix. Fight plans like swiping on Tinder. Imagine that press. Who wins, Holloway or Tapiria? Comment your predictions. Hey, fight fans, have you ever seen a spicier rivalry than McGregor versus Holloway? Conor McGregor wishes Max Holloway luck against Ilia Tapiria at UFC 308. Genuine or tactical? Picture McGregor in Marbella, shouting, CK him up. I'm Tapiria, not the waiter. In an interview, McGregor boldly claims, "This is my home country, baby." Rivalry intensity. Tapiria threatens McGregor with violence. Verbal jabs flying like a roast. Who wins? It's funny. McGregor supporting Holloway, an ex-rival. It's like winning lottery good wishes. UFC 308 predictions. Holloway versus Tapiria. Striking duel or trash talk showdown. Thoughts? McGregor I've done Hulker Nix. Fight plans like swiping on Tinder. Imagine that press. Who wins, Holloway or Tapiria? Comment your predictions. Like and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep gloves up and spirits high. As McGregor says, CK him up. We got a spicy topic. Merab versus Umar. Comment below. Umar Nurmagomedov claims Merab is dodging him like he's a tax collector. Hilarious, right? Umar's calling delaying the fight a sign of fear. Scared opponents guarantee wins. Umar's 18-0 in MMA. Took a shot after beating Corey Sandhagen. Merab dethroned O'Malley. O'Malley's fight was more reality TV than MMA. Seriously, like Dancing with the Stars. Nurmagomedov claims Merab is pushing the fight to March, coinciding with Ramadan. Umar said, "It looks like he's avoiding me, like he's scared. Strategic or dodging?" Umar staying active. Booked a grappling match and might fight again. No Dodgers. Umar looking for a title shot. Must engage. No Dodgers, please. Umar thinks Dvalishvili and O'Malley aren't very good. Ouch, like cardboard pizza.
Lionel Messi will make shock return at next summer's tournament. Cristiano Ronaldo is not invited to participate. Messi will compete with Mbappe, Haaland, and Kane. The tournament will feature top talent from around the world. Messi moved to MLS, raising questions about his current form. The FIFA Club World Cup offers Messi a chance to prove himself. Inter Miami earned an invitation by winning the Supporters' Shield. The tournament now features 32 teams instead of just 6 or 7. This new format includes a spot for one MLS team. Inter Miami qualifies as the top MLS team. UEFA has 12 places awarded to top European clubs. Teams like Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich will compete. South American teams like Boca Juniors also made the cut. Cristiano Ronaldo misses out on Club World Cup action this time.
Hey there, baseball fanatics. Quick question. Who's taking the crown in the NLCS? Mets or Dodgers? Are the Mets ready to turn the tide, or will the Dodgers keep their winning streak alive? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and let's get this discussion rolling. By the way, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's super important. We're here to keep you entertained and informed about all things baseball. Now, let's break it down position by position, starting with the pitchers. The Mets have some arms that could make even the toughest hitters think twice. But do they have what it takes to silence the Dodgers' bats? Meanwhile, the Dodgers have their own arsenal ready to go. It's like a heavyweight fight. Who's throwing the best punches? Did you see that last pitch? It was so slow. Even a tortoise could have stolen home base. What do you think? Are the Mets pitchers ready to step up, or will they be on the receiving end of a Dodgers home run barrage? Comment below. Next up, we have the catchers. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The Mets catcher is known for his defensive skills, but can he catch a cold, let alone a Dodger fastball? Meanwhile, the Dodgers catcher is a veteran behind the plate. But will he be able to handle the heat? Hey, batter, I'm just here to catch your tears when the Dodgers hit another home run. What do you think? Who has the edge behind the plate? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. On to the infielders. The Mets have some slick fielders who can turn a double play faster than I can say play ball. And the Dodgers? They're known for their solid defense, but will they be able to handle the pressure when it counts? Whoa, did you see that? I just did a better impersonation of a base runner than any of these players. So, Who's going to win the battle of the infield? I need your opinions, folks. Let's move to the outfielders. The Mets have some speedsters who can cover ground faster than a rumor spreads on Twitter. But can they keep up with the Dodgers' power hitters? Pretends to catch a fly ball. Look, Mom, I caught it. But it's not just about catching. It's about making the catch. So, who do you think has the best outfield? Let's get those comments flowing. All right, folks, it's time for the final thoughts. Who's taking the NLCS? The Mets or the Dodgers? Remember, your opinion matters. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more important content. Because let's face it, without your support, we might just turn into a bench warmer. And as always, keep the comments coming. Let's chat about your predictions and who you think will shine in this epic showdown. Until next time, keep it fun and keep it important. See you in the next video. John Morant had extra motivation against the Lakers. I don't like them, he declared. Morant scored 20 points leading Grizzlies to a 131-114 victory over the Lakers. His dislike stemmed from past playoffs loss and Lakers win on Grizzlies' home court. Playing 24 minutes, Morant left due to a right hamstring injury without an update. Grizzlies and Lakers hadn't clashed since April 2024, when LeBron dunked memorably. Morant missed that earlier game due to a season-ending shoulder injury in January. Previously, Lakers upset Grizzlies in the 2023 playoffs, eliminating them in 6 games. His feelings about this rivalry especially showed against LeBron James in the match. Near halftime, Morant and James exchanged baskets, using 2 small gestures. Stay connected with us here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe for more exciting content. Motor City Machine Guns debuted on WWE after years in other promotions. They shocked fans with a win over the Bloodlines Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This one secured them the WWE Tag Team Championships. They are the first team winning tag titles in WWE, TNA, ROH, and NJPW. They defeated A-Town Down Under and Los Garza in the semifinal. Also, they overcame #DIY to reach the championship match. Triple H congratulated them on Twitter for their remarkable achievement. Long time coming, champions in 3 WWE matches, he tweeted. They were famous in TNA from 2007 to 2012, winning 3 championships. One TNA title reign lasted 182 days, nearly a record. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. Jose Mourinho demands EPL medal if City stripped of titles. Mourinho wants recognition for 2017-18 Manchester United team. United were second to City, 19 points behind. City faces charges denying wrongdoing from 2009 to 2018. If guilty, City could lose titles, face penalties. Mourinho: we won Europa League, we're second in EPL. He believes there's a chance to win that league. They should pay bonus, give me the medal, he added. Ferguson's 2012-13 win was United's last close title. Mourinho was dismissed from United in 2018. Ferguson's ambassador role at United has ended. Sir Alex has love and respect of fans, said Mourinho. More important than any ambassador role or money. Thanks for watching. More fun coming soon, only here at SportsbytesAI. Jose Mourinho was sent off during a Europa League match against Man United. Christian Eriksen scored first, giving Manchester United a lead. Youssef Enesiri leveled the score for Fenerbahce after halftime. Mourinho's protests came after Fenerbahce's penalty claim was denied. Referee Clement Turpin sent Mourinho to the stands for his behavior. After the match, Mourinho refrained from discussing the incident publicly. I watched it, but I don't want to speak on it, said Mourinho. He expressed admiration for the referee's awareness during the game. He watched both the penalty and my actions, Mourinho commented. Mourinho considered avoiding European competitions in the future. He pondered going to an English club not in UEFA competitions. I'd be ready if a lower-table English club needs a coach, he said. Mourinho laughed off the idea of appealing his red card. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala aims to return against Barcelona. Musiala missed the Stuttgart game due to hip issues. He's working hard to regain fitness. Earlier, he withdrew from the German national team. His last game was a defeat against Aston Villa. Musiala missed a 3-3 draw with Eintracht Frankfurt. Recently, he trained with a physiotherapist. He did 15 minutes of light exercises. He couldn't play against Stuttgart. His Barcelona game participation depends on upcoming training. His return is crucial for Bayern Munich. The NBA is back with an electrifying opening night. Boston Celtics raise their 18th championship banner. Celtics crush Knicks with record-tying 29 three-pointers. Jason Tatum shines with 37 points, 10 assists. Knicks' Jalen Brunson scores 22, Karl Anthony Towns underperforms with 12. Miles Deuce McBride emerges as a dark horse sixth man. McBride scores 22 with flawless shooting in limited minutes. Add McBride in 12-team leagues now. Mikal Bridges struggles with his jumper, finishes strong with 16 points. No panic on OG Anunoby despite a quiet night. Lakers make history with father-son duo, LeBron and Bronny James. LeBron scores 16, Anthony Davis dominates with 36 points. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. The NBA is back with an electrifying opening night. Boston Celtics raise their 18th championship banner. Celtics crush Knicks with record-tying 29 three-pointers. Jason Tatum shines with 37 points, 10 assists. Knicks' Jalen Brunson scores 22, Karl Anthony Towns underperforms with 12. Miles Deuce McBride emerges as a dark horse sixth man. McBride scores 22 with flawless shooting in limited minutes. Add McBride in 12-team leagues now. Mikal Bridges struggles with his jumper, finishes strong with 16 points. No panic on OG Anunoby despite a quiet night. Lakers make history with father-son duo, LeBron and Bronny James. LeBron scores 16, Anthony Davis dominates with 36 points. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Welcome to the NBA.com Power Rankings review. Every Monday, updated power rankings offer a snapshot of each team's performance. Have an issue with the rankings? Contact John Schumann via Blue Sky. Leading the pack, we have the Boston Celtics. Dominant in both preseason and regular season, their offense and defense ratings showcase their strength. Despite missing Kristaps Porzingis and limited Al Horford play, the bench thrived. They lead in three-point shooting, but it's crucial for Jason Tatum to attack the paint more. Watch out for potential complacency. Week 1, New York Knicks, then an easier schedule. Next, the Oklahoma City Thunder. A promising roster, but Isaiah Hartenstein's injury challenges their rebounding. Their opening week includes a rematch against the Denver Nuggets. Do they still have the edge? Week 1, Denver, Chicago, Atlanta. Before we get to the top players, let's hear from you. Who do you think should be number 1? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Now let's get ranking. We've got some surprises, some familiar faces, and a few rising stars. Are you ready? Let's begin. First up, let's talk about the players who have taken the league by storm this season. These young stars are making a name for themselves, showing extraordinary talent and potential. Kobe White has been electrifying for the Bulls, showing off his improved shooting and court vision. On the other hand, rookies like Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham are living up to their billing as top picks with versatile performances. Now, let's dive into some of the biggest surprises and disappointments this season. Hey basketball fans, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the NBA's elite with the highly anticipated NBA ranked 2024-25. But before we get to the top players, let's hear from you. Who do you think should be number 1? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Now let's get ranking. We've got some surprises, some familiar faces, and a few rising stars. Are you ready? Let's begin. First up, let's talk about the players who have taken the league by storm this season. These young stars are making a name for themselves, showing extraordinary talent and potential. Kobe White has been electrifying for the Bulls, showing off his improved shooting and court vision. On the other hand, rookies like Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham are living up to their billing as top picks with versatile performances. Now, let's dive into some of the biggest surprises and disappointments this season. Zion Williamson, who entered the league with sky-high expectations, has struggled with injuries but still manages to flash moments of brilliance. On the flip side, players like Kristaps Porzingis have started to fall short of expectations despite once being regarded as future stars. Injuries have played a significant role in shaping the rankings this year. The absence of seasoned veterans like Kevin Durant and LeBron James for multiple games due to injuries has undoubtedly impacted their standings. Conversely, some players have used the opportunity to step up. Look no further than the incredible performances by Tyler Herro and Ja Morant. Trades and free agency moves have also shaken up the rankings. The blockbuster trade that sent Damian Lillard to the Miami Heat has had a ripple effect on the rankings. Lillard, now paired with Jimmy Butler, creates a dynamic duo capable of extraordinary feats. Similarly, the addition of Chris Paul to the Phoenix Suns has elevated them from a good team to a legitimate championship contender. Now, let's compare some of the top players across different categories. When it comes to scoring, Stephen Curry continues to reign supreme with his unbelievable shooting range. Joel Embiid dominates the boards as the top rebounder, while players like Trae Young and Luka Doncic dish out assists at an elite level. On the defensive end, Rudy Gobert remains a towering presence in the paint. Looking at trends and storylines, the NBA has never been more competitive. The rise of international players like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic continues to shape the global appeal of the league. Meanwhile, the ongoing debate about load management and its impact on player health and team performance is a major talking point. To make things more interactive, let's create some interesting matchups. Who do you think is better, Jason Tatum or Kawhi Leonard? Both are forwards with incredible defensive skills and clutch scoring ability. Weigh in down below. How about comparing the shooting skills of Devin Booker and Klay Thompson? Both are sharpshooters, but bring different styles to the table. Well, that's our countdown of the top 100 NBA players for 2024 to 25. Who did we get right? Who did we miss? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more basketball content. NBA's 1980s. Cocaine era rampant, players succumb. Michael Ray Richardson, all-star talent, banned for life. Drugs like cocaine common in professional sports society. Richardson, drugs were routine during warm-ups. NBA fans alienated, league instituted strict policies. Three-strike system led to Richardson's ban in 1986. Commissioner Stern prioritized cleaning up the NBA. Addiction and lost potential littered pro basketball. Marvin Barnes, career derailed by drug kingpins. Len Bias overdosed hours after being drafted. Boston Celtics star John Drew banned for life. John Lucas turned life around, founded Rehab Center. Eddie Johnson, Chris Washburn, Roy Tarpley banned. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. Neymar shares joy after Barcelona's Clásico victory on social media. Hansi Flick's team wins 4-0 against Real Madrid. Robert Lewandowski scores twice. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha also score. Barcelona fans and players celebrate the memorable victory. Neymar, a former Barca star, joins in the celebration. He notices an Instagram post by Rafinha. Neymar comments Visca Barca in response to Rafinha's post. The Clásico win resonates deeply with Blaugrana supporters. Neymar's connection to Barcelona remains strong. His reaction highlights lasting bonds with the club. Social media buzzes with Neymar's uplifting comment. Barcelona's triumph boosts team morale and fan pride. Clásico match played in the Spanish capital. Thanks for watching. More fun coming soon, only here at SportsbytesAI. Neymar took the camera after his team's victory. He made fun of Ali Al-Balahi twice. Has Neymar finally returned to the stadiums again? Neymar injured his cruciate ligament. The Blue fans missed him for almost a year. Doubts surrounded Neymar at the beginning of this season. Has he really recovered? Does he still have a long way to go? Al Hilal's management didn't register Neymar on the doctor's list. They registered him on the Elite Champions League roster. This allows for more professionals. Beginning of September, Neymar published pictures of himself in the gym. He was seen around Al Hilal club's passing drills. His participation indicated notable development. A sports newspaper claimed Neymar's chances increased. He might participate against Al Ain Club on Monday. If not, he will appear on November 4th against Al Istiklal Club. Neymar returns from a year-long ACL injury. Thrilling. Neymar, Brazilian soccer star, plays for Al Hilal again. Ecstatic. The 32-year-old was subbed in during the 77th minute. A grand comeback. His team, Al Hilal, wins 5-4 against Al Ain. Stunning victory. Neymar joined Al Hilal in August 2023. Big move. He played 5 times before getting injured in October 2023. Painful setback. The injury happened during a World Cup qualifier against Uruguay. Heartbreaking. He had surgery in November. Recovery begins. "I'm so happy," Neymar exclaimed. Joyful return. Social media celebrates Neymar's return. Fans rejoice. Over 12 months away from the pitch. Yearning. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one. Only here at SportsbytesAI. A pivotal NFL game ends with a missed face mask call. Fans and players saw it, but officials missed it entirely. Currently, face mask calls aren't reviewable in the NFL. This may change in the upcoming offseason. NFL might add face mask fouls to reviewable plays list. A simple coach's challenge or replay could rectify such mistakes. Brian McCarthy hints at off-season discussions for rule changes. Instant replay decisions are annual off-season topics. Teams can propose rule changes. Discussions are ongoing. Allowing reviews would eliminate missed call controversies. Referee Trot Blake admitted he missed the call. Officials were blocked and couldn't see the foul. Everyone else saw the mistake. A replay could fix it. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Which NFL team had the best performance today? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's debate it out. Ravens, Commanders, Patriots. Who's surprising you most so far? Before we dive into these crazy live game updates, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to stay on top of every important play this season. American football. Alright, now back to the action. Did you see what went down with the Bucks? And the Saints? Face screaming in fear, let's talk. What's the biggest game changer today? Let me know below, and stay tuned. This format encourages engagement, humor, and emphasizes the importance of subscribing for NFL content. Week 7 in the NFL promises a thrilling lineup of high-stakes games and irresistible betting opportunities. Leading the pack is the highly anticipated Super Bowl rematch between the 49ers and Chiefs in Santa Clara. Also on the radar for football fans are matchups like Texans versus Packers and Lions versus Vikings. As always, we've gathered all the top picks and betting insights from CBSSports.com and Sportsline, ensuring you're armed with expert advice for every game. Whether it's spreads, over/unders, survivor picks, or best bets, we've got you covered. Ready for another wild NFL weekend? Let's dive in. How are your NFL power rankings shaping up for Week 7? Drop your top 3 teams in the comments below, and let's get this debate started. Okay, now let's get into it because wow, the Cowboys are the drama. Pete Prisco just dropped his Week 7 power rankings, and the Cowboys have slid down to number 17. Yup, you heard that right. *17*. And just to twist the knife, they've been outscored 119-53 in their last 3 home games. That's almost as painful as getting a fruitcake for your birthday every year, except this time the Cowboys delivered Jerry Jones an actual nightmare. And don't get me started on that running game. Ezekiel Elliott, more like Ezekiel the guard, because that's how slow he looks right now. Dak Prescott must be thinking, can somebody help me out here? Man running dashing away. Hey football fans, here's a fun one for you. How are your NFL power rankings shaping up for Week 7? Drop your top 3 teams in the comments below, and let's get this debate started. Cowboys fans, I know you're out there. How are you feeling about being America's mess right now? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It's super important so you don't miss out on all these NFL power moves and jokes. Police car light. Okay, now let's get into it because wow, the Cowboys are the drama. Pete Prisco just dropped his Week 7 power rankings, and the Cowboys have slid down to number 17. Yup, you heard that right. *17*. Talk about a birthday gift nobody wants, especially Jerry Jones. Imagine blowing out candles while the Lions blow out your team 47-9. Ouch. Birthday cake lion face. Now, what's going on in Dallas? They were supposed to be America's team, but right now, they look like America's punching bag. And just to twist the knife, they've been outscored 119 to 53 in their last 3 home games. That's almost as painful as getting a fruitcake for your birthday every year, except this time the Cowboys delivered Jerry Jones an actual nightmare. Defense? Mia. They could have had 12 guys on the field and still wouldn't have stopped the Lions. Micah Parsons is missing, sure, but how does a whole defense disappear faster than your leftovers after Thanksgiving? Zitue. And don't get me started on that running game. Ezekiel Elliott? More like Ezekiel the guard, because that's how slow he looks right now. Dak Prescott must be thinking, can somebody help me out here? Man running dashing away. By the way, if you're enjoying this roast of the Cowboys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Seriously, it's important. You want to stay tuned because, believe me, the drama isn't stopping anytime soon. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the coach on the hot seat? Mike McCarthy's job is hanging by a thread. I mean, at this point, when do the Bill Belichick to Dallas rumors start heating up? Next week? Or has it already started and we just didn't hear it over the sound of Lions fans cheering? McCarthy's safe for now, says Jerry Jones. But after getting slapped around like this, can anyone really be safe in Dallas? Who do you guys think should be the Cowboys' next coach? Let me know in the comments, and don't hold back. Asterisk, asterisk, this is important. Asterisk, asterisk, megaphone, the Cowboys are 3-3 right now, but it feels like they're living a 1-5 life. And with the 49ers up next, followed by games against the Eagles and Falcons? Woof. At this point, Dallas might want to consider playing their games in silence. Save themselves the embarrassment. Microphone prohibited. If they don't pull off at least 2 wins in their next 5 games, McCarthy might be packing his bags, and Jerry Jones will probably be dialing Bill Belichick's number faster than you can say Super Bowl dreams. Trophy. But hey, it's not all bad news in the NFL. The Bears, yes, the Chicago Bears, are climbing up the rankings, hitting the top 10 with Caleb Williams under center. Imagine that a year ago, they were the laughing stock, and now they're causing serious trouble. Caleb Williams for Rookie of the Year? You heard it here first. Bear face up hero, alright, that's a wrap for today, but let me know what you think down below. Are the Cowboys done for this season? Who's jumping on the Bears bandwagon now? And do you think Mike McCarthy will survive this mess? Or is Jerry already checking Belichick's availability? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any more updates, roasts, or power rankings. The NFL's Week 7 brought its share of surprises and disappointments, setting the stage for fan reactions and team reassessments. In Pittsburgh, the Steelers showcased why Russell Wilson might be their answer, as he led his team to a dominant 37-15 victory over the Jets. Meanwhile, the 49ers stumbled without their key players against the Chiefs, suffering a 28-18 loss that exposed their reliance on a full-strength lineup. The Jaguars seemed revived across the pond, steamrolling the Patriots 32-16 in London and leaving questions about New England's future directions. In a game of inches, the Packers eked out a last-second 24-22 win against the Texans, thanks to Jordan Love's clutch performance. Other standout moments included the Eagles' defensive masterclass and Saquon Barkley's demolition of the Giants, resulting in an emphatic 28-3 win. Sportsline simulated NFL Week 8 scheduled 10,000 times for fantasy football. Amari Cooper joined Buffalo Bills and became WR14 even with limited snaps. Buffalo is favored by 3 in latest NFL odds. Allen is spreading the ball. Check Week 8 fantasy football rankings from Sportsline's proven computer model. Sportsline's model has outperformed human experts in fantasy football rankings. The model predicted success for players like A.J. Brown and Christian McCaffrey. Sportsline's Week 8 ranking. Lamar Jackson leads the QB picks. Josh Allen ranks second, coming off an impressive performance without interceptions. Joe Burrow has been consistent, ranking third for QBs. Derrick Henry is leading top RB rankings, outpacing others significantly. Keep watching, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Sports predictions rarely go as expected, especially in NHL seasons. Fans and media had their predictions for the 2024-25 NHL season. Predicting sports outcomes is fun, but often a futile exercise. Through a few weeks, several teams are surprising in the NHL. Winnipeg Jets and Washington Capitals lead as early season surprises. Many focus on disappointing teams, but successes intrigue us more. Jets excel in regular season, but lack postseason success. Capitals, though not youthful, were playoff contenders last season. Both teams' hot starts challenge the pessimistic expectations. Young NHL season, yet Jets and Capitals lay solid foundations. November ushers in our new NHL Power Rankings review. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. The college football season enters November with stakes heating up for playoffs. Pressure escalates as teams strive for victory or risk slipping from their goals. Week 10 offers potential upsets and surprising outcomes that could change seasons. USA Today Sports College football staff offers bold predictions for Week 10. South Carolina faces Texas A&M, aiming for an upset but likely falling short. Aggies struggle at quarterback. Gamecocks play well but miss the upset narrowly. Ohio State, treated like a rival, struggles as Penn State changes the narrative. Penn State capitalizes on Ohio State's shaky form to secure a decisive win. Pressure mounts on Ryan Day, with Ohio State's uncertain playoff chances post-defeat. Pittsburgh seeks to shake up ACC with a road win at SMU. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Dodgers win dampened by Ohtani's shoulder injury during Game 2. Ohtani left the game in the 7th with a shoulder subluxation. He'll undergo an MRI before heading to New York. Roberts, strength and range encouraging, awaiting scans for clarity. Teams' plans without Ohtani remain undecided. Teammates hopeful for Ohtani's quick recovery. Ohtani injured during a stolen base attempt. Ohtani signaled for a timeout after being tagged out. Roberts relieved after initial strength tests. Losing Ohtani would significantly impact Dodgers' offense. Ohtani expected to win third MVP after historical 50-50 season. Ohtani had game-tying run in Game 1. Freeman may serve as DH if Ohtani misses time. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Ole Miss fans began celebrating their team's upset when a little too early. The Rebels achieved a dominant victory against number 3 Georgia, holding them to 10 points. Rebels outscored Georgia 28-3 after Georgia scored a touchdown on their first drive. Fans have been eagerly awaiting the chance to storm the field. With just 27 seconds left, Georgia faced 4th and 20 on their 20-yard line. A completed pass saw Georgia's Arian Smith fall short of a first down. The clock stopped with 16 seconds left, assuming Ole Miss would run out the time. However, Ole Miss fans stormed the field prematurely, causing some chaos. Referees, security, and announcers worked quickly to clear fans from the field. Order was quickly restored, allowing the game to officially conclude. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out.
Lakers' Quincy Oliveri, emotional meeting Steph Curry. Oliveri led the game with 22 points. Despite the Lakers' loss, Oliveri shined. Oliveri played college ball at Rice and Xavier. Undrafted, he's fighting for a roster spot. Curry watched from the Warriors' bench. Curry didn't play, but his presence was felt. Oliveri's idol is Steph Curry. Post-game, Oliveri was brought to tears. "That's my favorite player ever," said Oliveri. Curry said, "I'm a big fan of your game." Oliveri cherished Curry's compliments. Oliveri has Curry's signed jersey. "I used to sleep under that jersey. Met Curry as a child and got signed jersey." Posted childhood memories on Instagram. Photos included posing with Curry on Friday. Curry gave signed shoes to Oliveri.
It could have been a letdown game. Instead, Oregon didn't let up. As the clock ticked down in West Lafayette, it became clear that the only trap was believing the Ducks would falter against Purdue. Oregon tight end Kenyon Sadiq showed off his agility, evading Purdue's defensive back Botros Alessandro in a crucial first-half play. The Ducks maintained their composure and delivered a performance that spoke volumes. Fans might have braced for a stumble, but Oregon confidently silenced the doubters, proving once again why they're a top contender.
Who do you think are the most overrated WWE female superstars of 2024? First up, Liv Morgan. Now, I know what you're thinking. She's the reigning women's world champion and killing it as part of the Judgment Day stable, but let's be real. Her social media following is more about Dom Mysterio than her wrestling skills. Underutilized talents, anyone? Next, we've got Nia Jax. She's got the strength and the social media buzz, but where's the storyline? Tag teaming with Tiffany Stratton was cool and all, but she's not giving us those wow moments in the ring. What do you think? Is Nia worth the hype? Speaking of Tiffany Stratton, she's numero tres on our list. Sure, she's Ms. Money in the Bank, but come on, her Barbie doll persona isn't cutting it. Her tag matches with Nia made it clear she's coasting on glamour, not grit. Are you still sold on Tiffany?
La Liga honored Pedri Gonzalez as October's best under-23 player from FC Barcelona. He surpassed talents like Vitor Roque, Lucas Susic, and Eduardo Camavinga. Barcelona enjoyed victories over Deportivo Alavés, Sevilla, and Real Madrid. Pedri is nearing his most game-changing form, overcoming physical setbacks. He excelled in Barcelona's midfield, showing creativity and mobility. In October, he scored his third goal of the 2024-25 season. Pedri accumulated a total of 260 minutes in October matches. He played full games against Deportivo Alavés and nearly so against Sevilla. His performance included significant playtime against Real Madrid. Pedri averaged 58 passes per game with 90.86% accuracy. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Juan Soto is the biggest free agent prize this winter in MLB. Phillies aim to compete with Yankees and Mets for Soto. Soto is a four-time All-Star and Silver Slugger. He is expected to command a contract over $500 million. Phillies connections: Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Tree Turner. Soto spent a successful year with the Yankees. Yankees and Mets expected to engage in bidding war. Industry believes Soto will choose New York. Soto prefers to stay on East Coast. Phillies hope former Nats teammate sway Soto. American League executive sees Soto in New York. Dodgers have less chance due to West Coast location. Phillies are likely to attempt signing the star outfielder. Catch all the action here at SportsbytesAI, and remember to subscribe for updates. Dustin Poirier claims he knocked down Max Holloway first. Holloway's durability is legendary in UFC history. Few fighters have clipped Holloway in 33 fights. Gaethje dropped Holloway at UFC 300, unnoticed officially. Holloway himself acknowledged the knockdown post-fight. Poirier rocked Holloway, using the cage at UFC 236. "That's a knockdown," said Poirier on ESPN Rewatch. Poirier claimed he was the first to sit Holloway down. Holloway's steadiness remains during intense fights. Poirier won a unanimous decision in their rematch. Holloway's toughness is admired by Poirier. "He's cool in those firefights," said Poirier. Holloway believes in his exceptional durability. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Real Madrid suffered a humiliating 4-0 loss to Barcelona. Fans are searching for who to blame for the defeat. The loss came after the club's announcement of signing Kylian Mbappé. Barcelona, despite challenges, showcased rejuvenation and youth success. Real Madrid's academy players struggle for chances, unlike Barcelona. Ancelotti emphasized one loss doesn't define the season. There are still opportunities in the Champions League and Copa del Rey. Real Madrid hasn't met expectations this season. Physical fitness and lethargy are concerns for the players. Kylian Mbappe's performance didn't meet expectations. Barcelona's young defense effectively handled Real Madrid's attacks. Real Madrid lacked a plan B in the game. The team made no tactical changes after conceding 2 goals. Thanks for tuning in here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Real Madrid is losing millions due to the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. The club renovated the stadium for over €1 billion. It aimed to become a venue for concerts and events. The goal was to increase profits beyond just football matches. Neighbors in Madrid formed the Affected by the Bernabeu Association. This group successfully stopped planned summer concerts. Josep Reeds is the president of the association. He said, "We are like the little ant in all of this. We are not against football matches," said Reeds. "We are talking about loud concerts," he continued. As a result, the club halted concert activities. They plan to install a better soundproofing system. The court ruled in favor of the neighbors. Construction work around the stadium was also ordered to stop. AS newspaper described it as another victory for the neighbors. Real Madrid's management is now under pressure. The club must find a solution to balance interests. The renovation was hoped to be a significant revenue booster. Now, it's causing substantial financial losses. Real Madrid needs a new strategy to recover losses. After months of speculation, former Philadelphia Eagles star linebacker Haason Reddick is set to make his debut for the New York Jets. Traded in the offseason, Reddick's move follows a demand for a raise during the final year of his 3-year, $45 million deal with the Eagles. The holdout led to a myriad of trade rumors, but according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, Reddick has agreed to a reworked contract and will report to the Jets. This move ends the NFL's last holdout and brings significant hope to the Jets' defense. Reddick has recorded at least 11 sacks in each of his last 4 seasons, proving his superstar capability. With New York also acquiring Davante Adams, the Jets appear to be going all in for the 2024 season. Stay tuned for what promises to be an exciting chapter for Gang Green. Controversy erupts as ex-Premier League ref Mark Halsey weighs in on William Saliba's red card against Bournemouth. Saliba was initially shown a yellow card for his last-man foul on Evanilson, but after a VAR review by Rob Jones, the decision was upgraded to a red. Halsey questioned the call, noting doubts over 3 key criteria for denying a goal-scoring opportunity: the distance to goal, the direction of play, and the positioning of defenders. He conceded Evanilson had a better chance at the ball due to Raya backpedaling. Mikel Arteta expressed disappointment and frustration with the match result, emphasizing the challenge of playing with 10 men. Arsenal now look to bounce back in the Champions League against Shakhtar Donetsk. At 35, many fighters lose ambition, their love for boxing fading. Regis Prograis, however, defies this norm. As Prograis prepares for another bout, enthusiasm shines in his eyes. He travels to Manchester to fight Jack Catterall. Despite setbacks, Prograis remains eager to fight. His office in New Orleans displays photos, trophies, medals. Surrounded by memories, Prograis embraces the challenge ahead. "I'm still hungry," he says, aiming for a 3rd title. His career began with modest goals, now ever-evolving. Prograis enjoys studying tapes of boxing legends. Of Catterall, he says he's a decent fighter. Catterall aims to end Prograis' career, but Prograis is undeterred. Can Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams reunite and bring that Green Bay magic to the Jets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because trust me, you're going to want to discuss this one. Now, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around to hear why this is so important for the Jets season, especially after Monday night's drama. So, Rodgers wasn't exactly in the best mood after the Bills' loss. Who could blame him? But guess what? One phone call changed everything. That's right, Davante Adams called him up, and now Rodgers went from grumpy to let's go win the Super Bowl. A bit dramatic? Maybe. But isn't that just Rodgers being Rodgers? Alright, Jets fans and NFL lovers, I got one big question for you to kick things off. Can Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams reunite and bring that Green Bay magic to the Jets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because trust me, you're going to want to discuss this one. Now, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around to hear why this is so important for the Jets season, especially after Monday night's drama. So, Rodgers wasn't exactly in the best mood after the Bills' loss. Who could blame him? But guess what? One phone call changed everything. That's right, Davante Adams called him up, and now Rodgers went from grumpy to let's go win the Super Bowl. A bit dramatic? Maybe. But isn't that just Rodgers being Rodgers? News flash. Davante Adams is about to become a Jet. The Raiders and the Jets have worked out a trade, and I can already feel the hype. This is like reuniting with your ex after realizing you were way better together. Except, less awkward. or maybe just as awkward. We'll see. Now, Roger said on the Pat McAfee show that he's really excited to team up with Adams again. He even called him a dear friend. Ah, that's cute, right? So, what do you think? Can their friendship save the Jets? Or is this more of a bromance gone wrong kind of situation? Adams himself even chimed in, saying, "I'm feeling great and that his hamstring injury won't be an issue. So we're rolling." Well, as long as by rolling, he doesn't mean rolling right into another injury. Jets fans, we don't need that stress right now. Look, these guys were electric in Green Bay. But let's be real, they're not getting any younger, and neither one is hitting their prime stats this season. So here's the million-dollar question. Will this reunion be a touchdown or a fumble? Comment below. I want to hear all your wild predictions. And seriously, guys, this trade could be huge. The Jets want to win right now, and Rodgers is under pressure. Adding Adams could be the spark this team needs, or it could all blow up. Either way, it's going to be important to watch how this plays out. So, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and join this conversation. Let's be real for a second. This isn't just football. It's a soap opera with touchdowns. We've got drama, bromance, and hopefully some winning in the mix. And you don't want to miss any of it. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's important. So, what do you think? Will Rodgers and Adams be the dynamic duo that saves the Jets season? Or are we looking at another New York sports tragedy in the making? Let me know in the comments. And remember, this is the place for all the important updates on everything NFL, and maybe some laughs along the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Aaron Rodgers realized the Jets season was on the line after first-half struggles. He acknowledged a poor performance, fearing an early offseason. Rodgers knew he had to improve or prepare for the offseason early. Facing a 5-game losing streak, the Jets felt the pressure. In the first half, Rodgers admitted he was way off. Trailing 7-0 at halftime, the Jets needed a comeback. Rodgers found his form, completing 15 of 18 passes in the second half. He threw 3 touchdown passes, reigniting hope for the Jets season. We appreciate your support here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Rodrigo Hernandez was once a quiet university student. His classmates were unaware of his football talent. Now at 28, he's Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri is the first Spanish man awarded in 64 years. Real Madrid was upset when Vinicius Jr. missed out. Rodri's win marks a shift in football thinking. His football style embodies collectivism and team success. Rodri arrived with crutches, assisted by Ruben Dias. The audience shouted Vinicius during the announcement. Despite this, Rodri's acceptance was humble and generous. Pep Guardiola calls him the best midfielder in the world. Rodri emphasized it as a victory for Spanish football. He mentioned Spanish players who deserve the award. Rodri's speech inspired young footballers like Lamine Yamal. Catch all the action here at SportsbytesAI, and remember to subscribe for updates. Rudy Gay officially retires after 17 NBA seasons. "My NBA days are over," Gay announces. At 38, Gay last played for Utah Jazz in March 2023. He signed with Golden State Warriors in September 2023, but was waived. "Career didn't turn out as I wanted. It's complicated," says Gay. Reflects on what-ifs, but chooses to move forward positively. Gay was a McDonald's All-American recruit out of high school. Played 2 seasons for UConn Huskies under coach Jim Calhoun. Drafted 8th in 2006 NBA draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. Named to NBA All-Rookie First Team in 2007 with Grizzlies. Had stints with Raptors, Kings, Spurs, and Jazz. We appreciate your support here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Rudy May, former Yankees pitcher, died at 80 on Saturday. May played 16 years in Major League Baseball. He pitched for the Yankees, Angels, Expos, and Orioles. May dealt with diabetes, cause of death not given. He posted a 152-156 record with a 3.46 ERA. In 1981, May's Yankees lost the World Series. He joined the Yankees in 1974 from the Angels. Traded to Orioles exactly 2 years later. Returned to the Yankees as a free agent in 1979. May expressed excitement about rejoining the Yankees. "It sounds good to me," he said about New York. Led the American League in ERA in 1980. Posted a career-best 2.46 ERA that year. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. In an unexpected turn of events, George Russell will start Formula One's United States Grand Prix from the pit lane following a dramatic crash during Q3 at Austin. The incident occurred at turn 19 when Russell's W15 hit the barriers, causing extensive damage and destroying Mercedes' latest upgrade package. With no spare parts available for the new developments, the team faced a tough decision. Lewis Hamilton, who had qualified a disappointing 19th, even offered his upgrades to Russell. However, the logistics of swapping parts between the two cars proved too cumbersome. Mercedes opted to revert Russell's car to the pre-Singapore specification, a task unfeasible within normal park firm time limits. Arsenal winger Bukayo Saka speaks out after Newcastle defeat. Isak's goal in 12th minute seals Newcastle's victory. Arsenal struggles raise questions about title aspirations. Saka issues three-word rallying cry, "We go again." The defeat widens gap between Arsenal and Liverpool. Mikel Arteta faces criticism amid mounting pressure. Fans await Arsenal's comeback performance. Team morale shaken by recent loss. Saka remains hopeful and motivated. Players urged to regroup and refocus. Arsenal must address tactical weaknesses. Training intensifies for upcoming matches. Saka emphasizes teamwork and resilience. Leadership role assumed by young star. Supporters rally behind their team. Thanks for tuning in here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Slot discusses ongoing negotiations for Liverpool stars' contracts. Negotiations involve Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah. Slot emphasizes these negotiations shouldn't affect players' on-field performance. The Liverpool boss believes performance is the main concern. Slot is confident the players will continue to deliver strong performances. He acknowledges negotiations can be a distraction. However, the focus remains on the players' contributions to the team. Slot trusts Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, and Salah's professionalism. He believes they'll manage contractual matters without affecting the game. Slot's main concern is the performance on the field. He insists on the importance of not letting negotiations impede play. Slot values player contributions more than contract details. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. The arena was electric as SmackDown kicked off with a thrilling opener. Fans roared when unexpected alliances formed, setting the tone for the night. A dramatic title defense had everyone on the edge of their seats. Contenders pushed limits, showcasing athletic prowess in every throw and pin. The crowd erupted during surprising heel turns that changed the landscape. Rivalries intensified with backstage confrontations caught live on cam. Emotions ran high as underdogs took to the ring with fiery determination. The women's division dazzled with remarkable agility and storytelling. Legendary figures made shocking returns, adding nostalgia and excitement. Tag team battles delivered powerhouse action and tactical brilliance. Commentators added flair, hyping storylines with passion and insight. The main event was a showstopper, leaving fans in awe and speculation. Fans debated moments post-show, sharing theories on social media. Wrestlers shared gratitude, appreciating fan support in heartfelt promos. SmackDown left everyone talking, anticipating next week's surprises. Stay tuned, as more epic moments are sure to come soon. San Antonio Spurs orchestrated an impressive win against Utah Jazz with a 106-88 score. Victor Wembanyama shone brightly, scoring 25 points and managing 9 rebounds. Wembanyama's performance put him in elite company with NBA legends. His versatility and defensive dominance were crucial to this victory. After a tough game versus Oklahoma City, Wembanyama bounced back brilliantly. Chris Paul showcased veteran leadership, tallying 19 points and 10 assists. Paul's efficient play cemented his status as an elite floor general. Paul's impact was evident with a +37 rating during the game. Sandro Mamikhalashvili sparked energy off the bench in his 10-minute stint. Mamikhalashvili made significant impact, scoring 10 points on 4 for 5 shooting. Join the journey here at SportsbytesAI. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Hey everyone, quick question for you. Do you think Russell Wilson will light it up for the Steelers this Sunday, or will Justin Fields keep stealing the show? Let me know in the comments because we've got a spicy topic to dive into today. But before we get into this very important breakdown, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on all these crucial updates. Trust me, it's important, like Russell Wilson trying to prove he's still elite important. Alright folks, so Russell Wilson might be back at QB for the Steelers this Sunday night against the Jets. Yes, you heard that right. The 35-year-old is reportedly going to take first-team reps in practice this week. Hey everyone, quick question for you. Do you think Russell Wilson will light it up for the Steelers this Sunday, or will Justin Fields keep stealing the show? Let me know in the comments because we've got a spicy topic to dive into today. But before we get into this very important breakdown, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on all these crucial updates. Trust me, it's important, like Russell Wilson trying to prove he's still elite important. Alright folks, so Russell Wilson might be back at QB for the Steelers this Sunday night against the Jets. Yes, you heard that right. The 35-year-old is reportedly going to take first-team reps in practice this week. And we could see him back under center after missing the season so far with a calf strain. But hold on. Head coach Mike Tomlin didn't exactly officially name him the starter yet. Tomlin was like, "We'll see where that leads up." Classic Tomlin, right? Leaving us all hanging like it's a Netflix cliffhanger. Now, I know what you're thinking. Should the Steelers even mess with their current flow? I mean, Justin Fields has led them to a 4-2 record. This guy's been balling, throwing for over 1,100 yards, 5 TDs, and even rushing for 5 more. I mean, he's basically trying to out-Wilson Russell Wilson at this point. No pressure, Russ. Here's the kicker, though. While Fields has been solid, the Steelers' passing game could definitely use a little more oomph. Could Wilson be the key to unlocking that next level? Or are we all in for a careful what you wish for situation? What do you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comments. Important conversations only, okay? But can we talk about the irony here? The Steelers are now that team, where the veteran QB gets hurt, the backup plays out of his mind, and now it's like, hey, do we really want the former Super Bowl champ back? It's like deciding between your favorite pizza toppings. Wilson's the classic pepperoni, but Fields is that spicy new combo you didn't think would work, but now you can't live without it. Alright, let's wrap this up. So, will Wilson come back and prove he's still Mr. Unlimited in Pittsburgh? Or is this Justin Fields' team now? Drop your predictions down in the comments. I can't wait to see what you all think. And seriously, if you enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't but you're still here, hit that important subscribe button. We got so much more content coming your way that you won't want to miss. Trust me, it's as important as a Wilson touchdown pass, or Fields rushing TD, depending on how you feel about it. The Steelers put on a spectacular performance in their recent Monday Night Football matchup against the New York Giants. With a 26-18 victory at Acrisure Stadium, they extended their impressive streak of consecutive home wins on Monday nights to 22. The team excelled in all areas, from offense to defense to special teams, leading to a collective triumph. Coach Mike Tomlin recognized the team's effort, acknowledging that while there were areas to improve, they managed to secure a strong win against a determined opponent. "Really appreciative of our efforts," Tomlin remarked. "It wasn't as fluid as we'd like, but that's football." Key players stood out throughout the game. Running back Najee Harris dominated with 19 carries for 114 yards. Thanks for tuning in here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe. Wide receivers George Pickens and Van Jefferson made crucial plays, while quarterback Russell Wilson passed for 278 yards and a touchdown. Kicker Chris Boswell contributed with 3 first-half field goals. The defense was equally formidable, with linebacker TJ Watt notching 7 tackles and 2 pivotal sacks, including a game-sealing strip sack. Fellow linebacker Alex Highsmith also made his presence felt with 4 tackles and 2 sacks. Rookie Beanie Bishop's interception in the final moments secured the victory. Calvin Austin III was a catalyst, delivering a game-changing 73-yard punt return for a touchdown. He also captured a 29-yard touchdown, capping off a memorable performance with 3 catches for 54 yards. Tomlin praised Austin, saying, "Can't say enough about Calvin. That punt return was a catalyst for us." Special teams continue to be a vital part of the Steelers' success, demonstrated by their recent streak of blocked kicks and the spectacular punt return. Tomlin emphasized the team's dedication to all phases of the game, highlighting standout blocks that helped secure their win. At 6-2, the Steelers lead the AFC North, heading into their bye week full of confidence. Wilson's performance reflected a return to form after an early season injury, spreading the ball effectively among his teammates. He remarked on the team's resilience and work ethic. "I felt more fluid. The most important thing is just response. Each game tells a different story." The offense thrived on versatility, showcasing contributions from talented receivers like Austin, Jefferson, and Pickens. Wilson attributed their success to persistent work, both during practice and after hours. Though the defense allowed Giants running back Tyrone Tracy Jr. to rush for 145 yards, they came through in critical moments. Watt's strip sack and Bishop's interception epitomized the team's strength under pressure. Highsmith praised the defense's ability to rise to the occasion, acknowledging the need for consistency but highlighting their capacity to deliver when it matters most. For fans, the excitement doesn't have to end with game day. Thanks to NFL Plus, the Steelers can be followed live, whether at home or on the go, bringing the thrill of each play to the palm of your hand. Overall, the game was a testament to the Steelers' collective effort, strength, and strategic prowess, leaving fans eager for the next chapter in their promising season. That's a wrap from us here at SportsbytesAI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko may leave for €75 million next summer. Barcelona targets Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies, who becomes a free agent soon. Neymar stays at Al Hilal until next summer, denying contract termination rumors. Manchester City shows interest in AC Milan's Tijani Reinders for over €60 million. Newcastle United eyes Sevilla's Loic Bade, potentially available for £30 million. Real Madrid considers January signings, with interest in Trent Alexander-Arnold. Benjamin Sesko linked with Premier League clubs like Arsenal and Chelsea. Barcelona's Hansi Flick aims to reunite with Alphonso Davies at the Camp Nou. Real Madrid leads the race for Davies, with Manchester United also interested. Despite interest, Bayern wants to renew Davies' contract. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Real Madrid are contemplating selling Aurelien Tchouameni. Discontent began after a 1-1 draw with Atletico Madrid. Tchouameni, 24, was overshadowed by Luka Modric, 39, in midfield. He was substituted during Madrid's 4-0 defeat to Barcelona. Tchouameni's struggles coincided with Toni Kroos's departure. Manager Carlo Ancelotti still believes in Tchouameni's potential. The club's hierarchy prefers Eduardo Camavinga over him. Camavinga lacks the tactical sense needed for the role. Real Madrid might pursue Manchester City's Rodri next year. Tchouameni joined from Monaco for £85 million in 2022. He's made 102 appearances for the club since his arrival. Helped Madrid win La Liga and Champions League titles. His current season was hindered by a foot injury. That's a wrap from us here at SportsbytesAI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hey there, wrestling fans. Goldust once wore a wig heavier than my lottery hopes, faced with tears of joy. What's the craziest Goldust fact you know? Comment below. Today, 10 Goldust facts you didn't know. His wardrobe makes me question fashion. Seriously, gold spandex to the grocery store? I might try it. 购物车亮光闪烁. Did you know he wrestled in a dress? Imagine a barbecue in that. Hey, pass the ketchup from my purse, faced with tears of joy. If you enjoyed these Goldust facts, like and subscribe for important content. What's your favorite Goldust moment? Let's chat in the comments. See you next time. Erik ten Hag urges Manchester United to address injury issues together. Last season, United had 66 injuries, impacting performance. This season, key players like Luke Shaw and Johnny Evans are injured. 7 players missed the Europa League draw at Fenerbahce through injury. United sits 21st in the table after 3 Europa draws. Fitness problems hold back league position and performance, Ten Hag says. We need more players available, emphasizes Ten Hag. Team collaboration among staff and players is essential for improvement. Despite challenges, Ten Hag believes in United's potential success. Manuel Ugarte's role is critical, impressed Ten Hag in recent match. Ugarte must learn the key 6-position for team success. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. Erik Ten Hag's dismissal from Manchester United was predictable yet surprising. Jim Ratcliffe's stake in the club led to this major decision. Their FA Cup win masked underlying issues at the club. Ratcliffe's sports endeavors have been less than successful in various domains. Decisions since Ratcliffe's arrival have been unpopular among fans. Sacking Ten Hag might be welcomed by many given recent performances. His explanations for losses have raised eyebrows and concerns. Despite reasons, the team's performance made his dismissal inevitable. Ten Hag departs with a substantial payout, unlike many others. Attention shifts to who will step in as the next manager. Ruud van Nistelrooy leads temporarily as candidates are considered. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Bob Arum says Teofimo Lopez acts like he's got a screw loose. Lopez believes his contract with Top Rank is invalid. Teofimo Lopez is the WBO light welterweight champion. He has a record of 21-1, with 13 KOs. Promoter Arum claims Lopez signed an extension in 2022. This extension was for his fight against Sandor Martin. Arum emphasizes they have a valid contract. The dispute has created tension between the two. Teofimo is a 2-division world champion. Contract disagreements often arise in boxing. Actions from both sides will be watched closely. Vinicius was certain he'd win the Ballon d'Or award. Perez canceled Real Madrid's trip to France last minute. There were rumors Rodri was informed he'd win, causing a shock. Real Madrid maintained silence about the awards. This reflects the current disappointing state of football. Skillful players are turned into robotic figures on the pitch now. Football now values players conforming to rigid roles. Coaches prefer disciplined players over unpredictable talents. Individual awards highlight the broader problems in the sport. Rodri, though talented, is seen as annoyingly tidy. Rodri's character sometimes feels like seeking approval. This reflects issues with modern football analysis. Ballon d'Or reflects everything wrong with modern football. I shared concerns and football has gone bad. SportsbytesAI. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop.
The potential return of Brock Lesnar to WWE. But before we get into it, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think WWE needs Brock Lesnar to come back? Hit that comment section and let me know. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on this story. So, Monday Night Raw just dropped some major hints that Brock Lesnar might be making a comeback. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins both talked about slaying a beast, which naturally got everyone buzzing about the beast incarnate himself. But here's the big question. Is this really a good idea? Let's break it down. First off, we've got to talk about Brock Lesnar's legacy. There's no denying that Brock has been a dominant force in WWE and even UFC. He ended The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania and made John Cena look like a Sunday morning jobber. But at 47 years old, is Brock still the beast we remember? What do you think? Drop your comments below. And then we've got the whole Vince McMahon scandal hanging over Lesnar's head. Vince has been accused of some pretty serious stuff, and Brock's name has come up in the mix. That brings a whole set of ethical and PR concerns. WWE working with Lesnar while these issues are unresolved could be risky. What are your thoughts on this? Is it worth the risk? Now let's talk about Gunther. He's the current World Heavyweight Champion and a beast in his own right. Many people have been dreaming about a Lesnar versus Gunther showdown, but do we really need to see it? Gunther is doing just fine without Lesnar, and bringing Brock back might overshadow the new talent. Is it time for WWE to move on and focus on future stars? According to Fightful Select, any reports of Brock being in talks with WWE have been shot down on a high level. There are no creative plans for Lesnar right now. So why are we even talking about this? Is this just a ploy to get ratings up? Let me know what you think in the comments. Wrapping things up, it seems like WWE is making a conscious effort to distance itself from Brock Lesnar. He's been removed from the WWE 2K25 video game, and his merchandise is being reduced. Could this be a sign that WWE is trying to cut ties with the Beast once and for all? What do you think? Should they? All right, guys, let's get the conversation going in the comments. Do you want to see Brock Lesnar back in WWE, or is it time for him to hang up his boots for good? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.
Klay Thompson stars in Dallas win over Spurs, scoring 22 points. Sets franchise record with 6 out of 10 threes in team debut. First game with Luka Doncic, who missed preseason with injury. Thompson impressed, shares disbelief in Doncic's unique skills. Luka defies logic, doesn't need speed or height to dominate. Dallas sees Thompson as key for championship aspirations. Lacking shooting in finals against Boston, they need him. His presence stretches defenses, freeing Luka and Kyrie Irving. Creates decision-making dilemmas for opposing defenses. Exciting basketball expected in Dallas this season. That's all for today. See you in the next one. Only here at SportsbytesAI. Missouri Tigers beat Oklahoma Sooners 30-23, moving to 7-2 this season. Missouri led 16-9 after a Drew Pine touchdown with 8:47 left. Oklahoma tied it at 16 with a trick play touchdown at 3:18. Missouri's Jamal Roberts lost the ball. Oklahoma's Bowman scored. Oklahoma led 23-16 after Bowman's 43-yard defensive touchdown. Drew Pine led a Missouri 75-yard drive, tying it 23-23 quickly. Sooners aimed for a field goal. However, Arnold was sacked and fumbled. Missouri's Zion Young scored a defensive touchdown, securing victory. For touchdowns, 2 defensive in final 3:18 of regulation. Tigers celebrated a wild win. Sooners lamented a tough loss. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. In a surprising turn of events, Tony Bennett, the legendary coach who led the Virginia Cavaliers to national prominence, announced his sudden retirement. The news conference held on a crisp Friday afternoon was marked by an emotional address from Bennett, who explained his decision with tears in his eyes. Citing the modern landscape of college basketball, dominated by name, image, and likeness, nil, deals, and the ever-active transfer portal, Bennett described himself as a square peg in a round hole. It was clear that the evolution of the game had taken a toll on him. Dressed in his signature suit-minus-tie look, Bennett conveyed that these new elements brought facets to the coaching job he wasn't adept at handling. I looked at myself and realized I'm no longer the best coach to lead this program, Bennett stated, with Virginia's athletic director Carla Williams seated beside him. If you're going to do it, you've got to be all in. You've got to have everything. And if you do it half-hearted, it's not fair to the university and those young men. That's what made me step down. Bennett's tenure at Virginia is legendary. He will always be remembered for leading the Cavaliers to the 2019 National Championship, a year after experiencing the historic loss when Virginia, a number 1 seed, was defeated by a number 16 seed in the NCAA tournament. Describing the state of college athletics as not healthy, Bennett joined a growing list of high-profile coaches stepping away from the game, including former Villanova coach Jay Wright. The press conference was a culmination of years of contemplation. Former assistant coach Ron Sanchez, who had rejoined the program just last season, will serve as the interim coach. Williams expressed confidence in Sanchez, stating that a national search for a permanent replacement would soon begin, though Bennett remained hopeful Sanchez could secure the full-time role. The decision for Bennett to retire was finalized during a fall break trip with his wife, Laurel. After the last season ended with a disappointing first 4 loss to Colorado State, Bennett found no respite due to the immediate need to evaluate potential transfers. It wasn't until this break that Bennett had the chance to reflect and realized he no longer had the necessary conviction to continue. His emotional revelation came as a shock less than 3 weeks before the season opener against Campbell. Bennett's address was not only heartfelt, but also illuminating regarding the pressures modern college basketball places on its leaders. His players and staff, standing towards the back of the room, seemed to share a collective sense of understanding and respect for his decision. Isaiah Wilkins, a former player turned assistant coach, expressed his happiness for Bennett, noting the peace he saw in his former mentor. Craig Littlepage, the athletic director who hired Bennett in 2009, looked back with pride on the coach's accomplishments. Bennett's approach to the game might have been slower in tempo and defensive-focused, but his style led to undeniable success, including a historic national title. As Bennett reminisced, he emphasized that coaching Virginia had been a borrowed role, a responsibility he cherished but was now ready to relinquish. His legacy, marked by a 364-136 record, various ACC titles, and multiple NCAA tournament appearances, set a high bar for his successor. The emotional farewell left many in tears, but also a deep sense of gratitude for the 15 remarkable years Bennett dedicated to Virginia basketball. The applause that followed Bennett's speech was a testament to the respect and admiration he garnered from his peers, players, and fans alike. Bennett's announcement signals not just a personal change, but highlights the broader challenge faced by traditionalists in adapting to the rapidly evolving field of college sports.
Starting from the bottom of the list. Number 10. Floyd Mayweather, 1.40 EBS. Number 9. Roger Federer, 149 BNs. Number 8. David Beckham, 1.5 BN. Number 7. Lionel Messi, 167 BN. Number 6. Jack Nicklaus, 167 BN. Number 5. LeBron James, 1.7 BN. Number 4. Arnold Palmer, 1.46 BN. Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo, 1.9 BN. Number 2. Tiger Woods, $2.666 BNs. And the number 1 highest paid sports star is Michael Jordan, 375 BN. These athletes have shattered earning records.
Roberto Mancini, Saudi national team's coach, earns €25.18 million yearly. Jeff M. of Manchester United earns €20 million annually. Arne Slot of Liverpool receives €19 million per year. PSG Spaniard coach earns €18 million annually. Al Hilal's coach gets €17.6 million per year. Carlo Ancelotti from Real Madrid earns €15.5 million annually. Simeone from Atletico Madrid makes €12.1 million per year. Arteta of Arsenal receives €13 million annually. Pep Guardiola of Man City earns €24 million yearly. Trent praises Virgil van Dijk as a perfect player. They share victories in Premier League, Champions League. Trent calls Virgil an incredible leader and captain. He honors playing alongside Van Dijk every match. I'll tell my kids about playing with Virgil. Van Dijk has no weakness, says Trent. Both have uncertain futures at Liverpool. Virgil hinted at possibly leaving the club. Trent linked with move to Real Madrid. Until the next video, keep chasing those dreams. Only here at SportsbytesAI.
Arsenal star Leandro Trossard and Thierry Henry know each other well. They spent time together in the Belgium national team. Henry was assistant manager under Roberto Martinez. He worked with incredible players, giving valuable advice. Trossard benefited from Henry's guidance during this period. Trossard has always been a brilliant player. He made a name at Genk before moving to Brighton. At Brighton, Trossard became a massive star. This led to his move to Arsenal. Under Mikel Arteta, Trossard has excelled. His positional versatility is one of his strengths. Trossard's movement makes him a wonderful player. He gets into great positions and combines well. Trossard revealed Henry's key influence on his placement. Henry helped Belgium attackers with positioning. Trossard recalled Henry helping striking players. Henry and Trossard share excellent finishing ability.
Heroes come in many forms. This time, a Chicago Bears cornerback. In a wild NFL Sunday, Tariq Stevenson stole the spotlight. Despite the Bears' loss, Stevenson's lapse was unforgettable. Cornerbacks thrive on confidence, but Stevenson took it to another level. Amid a Hail Mary, Stevenson's attention wavered at a crucial moment. Stevenson engaged the crowd, unaware the play had begun. It wasn't until fans' shouts that Stevenson realized his error. He turned as the receivers were nearing the end zone. Rushing in desperation, his last-ditch leap sealed his fate. He deflected the ball to Commander's Noah Brown. Had he been focused, the outcome could have changed drastically. Stevenson's inattention turned into a comedic tragedy. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video, only here at SportsbytesAI. If Mike Tyson beats Jake Paul, Lennox Lewis may fight him. Tyson vs. Paul fight on November 15th, streamed on Netflix. Lewis told TMZ he'd be open to a rematch if Tyson wins. Let's see how he does, then I'll decide, Lewis said. Lewis and Tyson fought in 2002. Lewis won by knockout. They earned $17.5 million fight purses in 2002. Lewis is confident in Tyson's chances against Paul. If he's in good shape, he can win, Lewis stated. Tyson and Paul fight at AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. It's the first combat sports event on Netflix Live. It's old guard versus new guard at UFC 308. Ilia Topuria defends his featherweight title. Max Holloway challenges him in the main event. The fight takes place at Etihad Arena. Topuria beat Alexander Volkanovski, claiming the title. Max Holloway is a featherweight legend. Holloway returns after a BMF belt victory. His home is the 145-pound division. Robert Whittaker vs. Khamzat Chimaev co-main event. It's a middleweight title eliminator. Chimaev remains undefeated entering this bout. Whittaker aims for one more title run. High stakes make it a thrilling card. Both main fights are on pay-per-view. Holloway and Topuria promise high-level striking. He's finished many fights via submissions and knockouts. That's a wrap. See you in the next exciting video, only here at SportsbytesAI. Alright, fight fans, here's a question for you. Can Belal Muhammad hold onto his welterweight crown, or will Shavkat Rakhmonov's perfect record finally break him? Drop your predictions in the comments below, because this fight is massive, and I need to hear what you think. Oh, and while you're down there, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss the wild takes and breakdowns we have coming up. This video? Yeah, it's going to be important, so let's dive right in. UFC 310 is coming at us faster than Rakhmonov's insane submission rate, and the main event is about as important as it gets in the welterweight division. Alright, fight fans, here's a question for you. Can Belal Muhammad hold onto his welterweight crown, or will Shavkat Rakhmonov's perfect record finally break him? Drop your predictions in the comments below, because this fight is massive, and I need to hear what you think. Oh, and while you're down there, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss the wild takes and breakdowns we have coming up. This video? Yeah, it's going to be important, so let's dive right in. UFC 310 is coming at us faster than Rakhmonov's insane submission rate, and the main event is about as important as it gets in the welterweight division. Belal Muhammad, fresh off snatching the title from Leon Edwards, is now set to defend his belt for the first time against the unbeaten Shavkat Rakhmonov. Yep, 18-0 with a 100% finish rate. This guy doesn't do decisions, folks. It's all knockouts or submissions. So the big question is, will Muhammad's strategic brilliance be enough to stop the relentless Rakhmonov? Or is he just the next name on Shavkat's hit list? Let's talk Belal. At 36, he's no spring chicken, but his last few fights? Ice cold. He picked apart Leon Edwards with precision, proving he's more than deserving of the title. But is that experience enough to fend off the undefeated wrecking machine that is Rakhmonov? That's where things get interesting. Shavkat, at just 29, is hungry like I'm taking heads hungry. With a finish rate like that, he's coming for blood. But does that finishing style leave him open for a tactical mastermind like Muhammad? What do you think? Is this going to be a 5-round war? Or will Rakhmonov continue his streak of get-in, get-out finishes? Let's get those comments rolling. Your opinions are what make these conversations worth it. And hey, if you're loving this breakdown and want more fight predictions, breakdowns, and some spicy UFC news, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. It's important. Trust me, we're just getting started. Now, as if that main event wasn't enough, we've also got a co-main that's about to bring the house down. Flyweight champ Alexander Pantoja is defending his title against newcomer Kai Asakura. I mean, talk about a debut. Your first UFC fight, and it's for a belt? Kai is stepping in with a 21-4 record, and he was a champ over in Rizin. But Pantoja is no slouch. He's on a 6-fight win streak and coming off a dominant title defense. Anyone else smelling upset? Or am I just getting overhyped? And hold on, Nick Diaz is back. Yep, the legend returns to face Vicente Luque after a bit of a travel issue, because apparently Abu Dhabi and Nick just weren't vibing. But Las Vegas? That's more his style. It's been over 2 years since we saw Diaz in the octagon, so I'm dying to know, can the Stockton bad boys still hang with the killers of the division? Alright, before we wrap this up, who's winning these fights? Is Belal holding onto that belt? Or is Shavkat taking it back to Kazakhstan? Will Asakura shock the world? Or is Pantoja staying on top? And what about Diaz? Does he have another run in him? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and share this video. You all are what makes this channel important. And we've got so much more coming your way. That's it for now, folks, but stick around. Next week, we're breaking down some of the biggest underdogs at UFC 310. And trust me, the sleepers in this card are important to keep an eye on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments. Derek Lewis's bout against Janata Din is cancelled due to a medical issue. This issue is non-weight cut related, affecting UFC 309 schedule. Order UFC 309 to witness Jones versus Miocic headline the event. UFC Fight Night. Moreno versus Albazi takes place on November 2nd. The venue for Moreno versus Albazi is Rogers Place in Edmonton, Canada. Ensure to watch UFC Fight Night live from Edmonton, Alberta. Main events kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+. Prelims for UFC Fight Night start at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Tune in for live coverage of all the thrilling fights. Fans eagerly anticipate exciting matchups at UFC Fight Night. Moreno faces Albazi in an anticipated battle on Saturday night. That's a wrap from us here at SportsbytesAI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Can Royval's explosive style best the undefeated Tara? Comment below. UFC Vegas 98 is coming up, promising a banger. Royval strikes versus Tara's record? Plus, we got a stacked card with fights that could shift divisions. Don't miss out. Drop predictions below. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe for the latest. Who's ready for UFC Vegas 98? Share your hot takes. I'll see you after the fights. Valencia flood victim reveals her home engulfed in minutes. Everything looks apocalyptic, says Alba Paredes Borja from Alfafar. Alba's home was hit by deadly storm, leaving devastation. Dana Phenomenon claimed 158 lives, cutting off communication. 20-year-old Alba narrowly escaped alone with her cat. Escaped with a t-shirt, pants, and my cat, says Alba. House was drenched in 2 meters of water, lost everything. Overwhelming, Alba describes watching her home fill with water. Furniture shattered, appliances broken, mud everywhere, Alba says. Neighborhood faced overturned cars, difficult to navigate streets. Food scarce as supermarkets looted, area cut off. Just as clearing mud, Alba says of limited help. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has made a seismic announcement regarding his future at the club. All parties are eager to extend his contract, with only minor details left to finalize. The Dutch defender, crucial to Liverpool's success since his £75 million transfer from Southampton in 2018, has been instrumental in securing Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and League Cup victories. With his current contract expiring at the end of the season, Van Dijk will be eligible to negotiate with foreign clubs from January 1st. Despite this, the 33-year-old has expressed his clear desire to remain at Anfield. Van Dijk stated, "Discussions are ongoing, but my full focus is on Liverpool and winning games ahead." Van Dijk is seeking a 2-year extension, which would keep him at the club until 2027. Thanks for watching. More fun coming soon, only here at SportsbytesAI.
Former Man UTD defender Raphael Varane makes surprising career move. He retired from football suddenly last month due to a knee injury. Last season, Varane bid farewell to Man Ut. He joined Serie A side Como on a 2-year deal in late July. Varane played once for Como before announcing his retirement. Como has now confirmed Varane as a club board member. He'll advise on youth development, education, and product innovation. Varane describes this as a new beginning. He said, "Transitioning to boardroom isn't the end of my football journey." Varane gained accolades, World Cup, Champions League, and other trophies. Despite his career cut short, Varane finds positivity in a new role. He might attend Como's clash with Parma this Saturday. Cesc Fabregas's promoted Como side currently sits 14th in Serie A.
Golden State Warriors defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 132-74. The game took place at San Francisco's Chase Center. Despite Steph Curry being sidelined, Warriors still dominated. 6 Warriors scored 12 or more points. Jonathan Kuminga led with 17 points. Kuminga shot 7 of 11 from the field. He also grabbed 4 rebounds in 19 minutes. Brandon Podziemski scored 16 points off the bench. Podziemski had 4 rebounds and 2 assists in 21 minutes. Buddy Hield added 14 points and 4 made 3-pointers. Hield also had 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Rookie Bronny James scored 17 points for the Lakers. James shot 7 of 17 from the field. He added 4 rebounds and an assist in 35 minutes. Warriors finished the preseason with a 6-0 record. The Warriors agreed to a 3-year, $39 million contract with Moody. This is a win for Golden State ahead of the 2024-25 season. Moody, 22, gets $39 million guaranteed from the extension. The extension shows the Warriors' willingness to invest in Moody. Moody, the 2021 draft's number 14 pick, has been in and out of rotation. Moody is known for his maturity and strong work ethic. When given opportunities, Moody produces results for the Warriors. In the preseason finale, Moody was the 11th player to see action. Steve Kerr acknowledges the difficulty of choosing the rotation. Warriors dominate with a historic start, thrashing Jazz 127-86 in Salt Lake City. Golden State's 77-point margin is largest ever through first 2 games in NBA history. Buddy Hield leads scoring with 27 points, followed by Curry's 20 and Podziemski's 15. Hield shines, shooting 31 of 55 from beyond the arc, no signs of cooling off. Hield's 27 points came on 10-14 shooting, including 7 of 9 from deep. He has 49 points in 35 minutes, shooting 18 of 26 and 12 of 16 from distance. After winning in Portland, Hield feels free within the Warriors' offense. Such accuracy is rare but promising for Golden State's future success. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one, only here at SportsbytesAI. Deshaun Watson's season with the Cleveland Browns is over following a ruptured Achilles tendon sustained in Week 7. Now the focus shifts to his recovery process. According to Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com, Watson is scheduled to undergo surgery soon. However, he faces a choice between 2 surgical procedures, the conventional method and a newer speed bridge approach. The speed bridge procedure, which Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers opted for last season, promises a faster return to action. Rodgers' faster recovery allowed him to resume practicing sooner than most players with similar injuries. Despite Watson's earlier timeline this season, even a quicker recovery wouldn't enable him to play again this year. Watson's return to form is crucial for the Browns, whose costly trade for him has yet to yield a significant payoff. Cleveland, as Juan Soto's go-ahead homer soared over the center field wall at Progressive Field in the top of the 10th inning of Game 5 of the ALCS on Saturday night, the Yankee dugout predictably erupted. That homer put them on the brink of the World Series. But amid the jubilation, one player remained stoic. Luke Weaver, the Yankees' closer, was unmoved as Soto rounded the bases. Weaver had blown a save in Game 3 and was on a redemptive mission. Even as his teammates exploded in celebration, Weaver stayed silent, his focus razor-sharp. The 31-year-old right-hander knew the task was far from over. He still had to secure the final 3 outs. It looked a little high for my taste, but it sounded loud, so I figured there was a chance, Weaver said about Soto's homer. Once it went out, there was no reaction out of me because I was in complete lock-in mode. I knew I couldn't exert energy there because I didn't want to go out without enough energy to help us win the game. Victor Wembanyama achieves second career 5-by-5 game against the Utah Jazz. He records 25 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, plus 5 steals and blocks. Only third in history with multiple 5x5, joining Olajuwon, Kirilenko. 5x5 requires 5 and 5 stats. Points, rebounds, assists, etc. Hakeem Olajuwon holds record with 6 5x5 games. Wembanyama's first against the Lakers. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks. Wembanyama aims for consistency in 5x5s to aid his team. Chris Paul contributes 19 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds for Spurs win. Spurs now 2-3 for season. Jazz led by Sexton with 16 points fall to 0-5. Thanks for watching here at SportsbytesAI. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Minneapolis. For the first time since 2019, the WNBA Finals are going the distance. With a lot of experience in these games over the years, Minnesota coach Cheryl Reeve was asked what she thought would be the difference Sunday when the Lynx meet the New York Liberty to decide the league championship. "I wish I knew," Reeve said. "I'd either not sleep or I'd sleep really good. It's two great teams. Who knows?" This has been a series of responding to tough losses. On Friday at Target Center, it was Minnesota's turn. The Lynx won 82-80 on 2 free throws from Bridget Carleton with 2 seconds left. That came after Wednesday's Game 3 in Minnesota, when Sabrina Ionescu made a 28-foot three-pointer with 1 second left for an 80-77 Liberty victory. With a chance Friday to secure their first WNBA title in franchise history, the Liberty fell short and now must be the team that responds after disappointment again. New York did that in Game 2 with an 80-66 victory that followed a crushing 95-93 Game 1 loss in overtime. Those 2 games were at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, as Sunday's game will be. "We bounced back after a loss really well and making sure that everybody is on the same page going forward," New York's Breanna Stewart said. In the playoffs, in a series, there's going to be momentum shifts. There were momentum shifts in the game tonight. But Game 4 was the tightest in this series throughout all 40 minutes, with 14 lead changes and 13 ties. As was the case in Game 3, the Lynx took a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter. In the final 4 minutes, the teams traded big plays, including Carleton and Kayla McBride making 3-pointers for Minnesota and Jonquil Jones getting a 3-point play for New York. With 35 seconds left, the Liberty missed 3 chances at the basket and then had a shot clock violation. Liberty coach Sandy Brondello was angry after the game about the officiating, noting she tried to call a timeout during that stretch but wasn't heard. It gave Minnesota the ball with 18.1 seconds left, and the score tied at 80-80. The Lynx then looked to Courtney Williams to take a potential winning shot. She missed, but Carleton was fouled on the rebound by Ionescu. Carleton was a second-round draft selection out of Iowa State in 2019 by Connecticut and was waived by the Sun in her rookie season. Minnesota picked her up, and she found a home with the Lynx. This has been by far her best WNBA season, as she became a full-time starter for the first time and averaged a career-high 9.6 points in the regular season. Carleton made both free throws with 2 seconds left, and then Ionescu missed a desperation 3-pointer at the buzzer. The Lynx were able to take advantage of their matchup with Breanna Stewart as the primary defender in Game 4, shooting 9 for 14 for 26 points in Friday's win. "I think it's an epitome of the year she's had and how important she's been to the team," Reeve said of Carleton, who finished with 12 points and 4 rebounds. "She's a hustle play player, so that was on display. You can always count on her to be there for you." McBride led Minnesota with 19 points. For New York, Jones had 21 and Leonie Febick 19. For Stewart and Minnesota's Nafisa Collier, both all-WNBA first-team selections, Friday was another tough battle, as they often guard each other. Stewart was 5 of 21 from the field for 11 points, and Collier 4 of 10 for 14. "We are both great players," Collier said. "It's going to get harder and harder each time to get the shots that you normally get." Sunday will be the 9th meeting in 2024 between Collier and Stewart, who have been UConn and USA basketball teammates, and the Lynx and Liberty.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got a heavy and important topic today, but first, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Let's dive right in by asking you folks, what do you think about WWE's recent efforts to reach out to their black fans? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your input can make a difference. So, WWE, the biggest pro wrestling company in America, has had a complicated relationship with race. The company has a history of using offensive stereotypes and portrayals of black wrestlers. But more recently, they have been trying to make it right. In the past, black wrestling talents like Kofi Kingston, Bobby Lashley, and Bianca Belair have captured championships and gained mainstream attention. However, many fans feel there is still a long way to go. Last week, WWE took a big step by integrating black culture into its shows in a more meaningful way. But was it enough? Let's break it down. The WWE live event, Bad Blood, held in Atlanta on October 5th, opened with the rap music of Future blaring through the speakers. WWE champion Cody Rhodes and Paul Triple H Levesque even featured Metro Boomin as the show's ambassador. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi hosted the event, three black women who have become some of the biggest stars in WWE. But here's where the plot thickens. Despite this celebration of black culture, the matches featured no black wrestlers. The live event catered to black fans in a black city with black artists, but black wrestlers were missing from the ring. At the post-event press conference, Triple H was asked about the lack of black characters on the shows. His response was controversial, saying, "I don't see color, I just see talent." What do you think about this response? Is it an honest perspective or an excuse? Share your thoughts below. Due to the backlash, WWE knew they had to step up their game. On October 8th, they opened their NXT broadcast showcasing black champions like Cargill and Belair standing tall in the ring. The following SmackDown featured a historic women's tag team championship match with 4 black women competitors, something that has never happened before in WWE history. Okay, let's pause for a moment. Are these steps enough to address the representation issues? Do you think WWE is heading in the right direction? Let us know. Another point of contention is that WWE's next big black star, Big E, suffered a career-threatening injury, derailing his rise. And with so much TV time occupied by Roman Reigns and the Bloodline storyline, other wrestlers find it hard to get the spotlight. There's also been an exodus of black talent like Ricochet and Bobby Lashley moving to AEW, which speaks volumes about their experiences with WWE. Despite recent efforts, Triple H's colorblind comments didn't help the situation. The company needs to take urgent steps to prioritize their black talent and show genuine commitment. It's a step in the right direction, but they've got a long way to go. Before we close, we want to hear from you again. Do you think WWE can make these changes stick? Or will this be another missed opportunity? Comment below and get the discussion going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives and updates on WWE. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, stay awesome.
Lamine Yamal scored in Barcelona's 4-0 Clásico win over Real Madrid. The fans were incredible, outshining Real Madrid's fans fiercely. "It's fun hearing your fans louder in their stadium," Yamal said. He applauded Barca's persistence in pushing for more goals. Yamal believes Hansi Flick's team is now a strong force. "We wanted a third, then a fourth goal," he explained. Yet, he reminded everyone it's just 3 points. "Inspired now, we'll focus on Espanyol," Yamal added confidently. People doubted Barca against mid-table teams this season. The 4-0 win over Madrid proved Barca's capability. "Madrid is among the best. We beat them," Yamal stated. He praised victories against Bayern and Madrid for showing readiness. Barca players granted a few days rest after a hectic week. Keep it real, and catch you next time, only here at SportsbytesAI. Barcelona's Aitana Bonmati won the Ballon d'Or for a second consecutive year. Bonmati offered Yamal the chance to touch her Ballon d'Or trophy. Lamine Yamal refused due to superstition, fearing it would jinx his future victories. At 17, Yamal is cautious about safeguarding his future success. Yamal's superstitious refusal shows his belief in controlling his destiny. He is determined to ensure every potential advantage for future achievements. Yamal just won the Copa Trophy 2024 for his outstanding performance. He appeared in 50 matches for Barcelona and starred in Spain's European victory. Bonmati spoke highly of Rodri, this year's men's Ballon d'Or winner. She praised the unsung roles of midfielders and defenders as team engines. Yamal, meanwhile, prepares for his next match. Join the journey here at SportsbytesAI. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Yankees' disastrous fifth inning collapse, 20 agonizing minutes. Yankees blunders left door open for Dodgers. Dodgers capitalized on Yankees' game 5 mistakes. Dodgers confirmed their dominance over Yankees in World Series. A disastrous inning made Yankees' defeat bitter. Fifth inning wasn't sole reason for Yankees' loss. Multiple Yankee blunders contributed to series defeat. Game 5 collapse involved multiple defensive errors. Yankees fell behind 3-0 in series early. Yankees offense struggled in games 2 and 3. Avoiding sweep required perfect baseball from Yankees. Yankees played great before wheels fell off. Yankees led 5-0 early in Game 5. Cole's no-hit bid broken in 5th by a single. Until next time, keep it sporty here at SportsbytesAI and subscribe for more action. No MLB team has come back from 3-0 in the World Series. The Boston Red Sox overcame a 3-0 deficit in the 2004 playoffs. Red Sox defeated the New York Yankees in the ALCS, not World Series. The Yankees face a 3-0 deficit against the Dodgers in 2024. Hope is slim for the Yankees' comeback, but surprises happen in sports. Freddie Freeman is the standout MVP in the 2024 World Series. David Ortiz teases Derek Jeter and A-Rod about Yankees' shortcomings. Fat Joe's pre-World Series performance didn't resonate with fans. Sports history is filled with unexpected twists and triumphs. New York Yankees fans remain hopeful despite the odds against them. The 2024 World Series is full of drama and excitement. We appreciate your support here at SportsbytesAI. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos.